nigga. This break 'em off, motherfucker. We a real nigga. Greetings. Welcome to According to MJ. I am your gracious hostess, MJ. And tonight I thought we'll take a deep dive into the debate, if you will, that Kwame Brown had yesterday with Tommy Sotomayor. I was able to catch that interaction live. I thought it was very interesting. And I thought it would be a good example that we could use here and just to examine that interaction from through a psychological lens, if you will, because in true Tommy fashion, he's always very emotional. He's always just very toxic, right? So he's a very emotional person. He's an emotionally immature person. He operates like a narcissist. He probably has some other mental health issues going on. So I thought we could watch that interaction, kind of react to it together, and just kind of show you examples of a toxic person, since toxic people are all among us. They're in the workplace, they're at school, they're at the restaurants. I mean, we have to interact in the world with these people. So it's a good example. I thought that was a good example of what it looks like to see someone that's very toxic, and how to deal with those people, because I thought Kwame did a good job handling Tommy yesterday morning, because those people can really trigger you and take you there. And he did get triggered, and we will see. But I thought overall he handled it well. But as you enter, be sure to like the stream. I like this to be interactive. So if you want to drop your state, your city, wherever you are listening in or watching in from, that's cool as well. So let me pull up that video and we will get started. Just bear with me one moment. And we're not going to watch the whole thing. Their interaction wasn't that long because, Tommy's going to Tommy. So let's see. All right, so just to give you the backstory, this stream happened yesterday morning, and he was asking Tommy to call in because I think Tommy was comparing him to Ben Simmons or someone. And while we're speaking of basketball, congratulations to the Atlanta Hawks advancing on in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's so exciting. As a native Atlantan, that's so exciting because we know Atlanta sports teams can be very disappointing, but it's definitely exciting for the city. So congrats to the Hawks and best wishes as they go on to play the Bucks. Now, so like I said, for backstory, Tommy did end up calling into the show. Tommy initially wanted him to come on his live stream, but Tommy's channel is like Fort Knox. You cannot chat unless you are a member, and he keeps his flunkies, basically his army of flunkies. So that was smart of Kwame to have him call into his show. So let me play the video and we will examine it, and leave your comments and thoughts below.
Oh, I didn't wake up with violence. I'm just telling the truth. But it seemed like the truth ain't real no more. The truth ain't what it is no more. Everybody mad at the truth. Let me drop the link again. Link is in the chat. Because I'm trying to see what all this talk be about. Because I don't know what a person can say to me. Nigga, I ain't never watch you. I don't never like the part when you start saying, oh, all the black women should get killed. I'm tired of all these hoes. I'm like, God damn. Bro, you was going good. I even told you that on the phone. There you go. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get it going. Let me make this thing bigger. Now, I just got a question. Every show, everywhere you go now, I understand you don't like me for whatever reasons that you give. But Tommy, I told you when you came back from vacation, I said, if there's any other problem, when you called me about Kevin Samuels, and I said, bro, you got to understand, this man is the hottest thing on YouTube. Did I not say that?
About Kevin Samuels?
I said, because you asked me, why would you say that that's Kevin Samuels' word when I said you can't make that up? Because Kevin Samuels said that on the show, and then I said that. And I said, shout out to Kevin Samuels.
You said you saw my that's not what happened. We didn't have that part of the discussion. What you said was, man, this just came across as he's hot, and I just put it as his words, just not thinking, because I guess he's hot.
Right, and so that's my point. Anybody with a half a brain know that repetitive, we hear him saying it now over and over again. So it's not about you saying it first. He's been saying it over and over again. So I told you, I said, listen, bro, I said that because I've been hearing it over. I said, so I'm not getting in y'all beef. That's exactly what I told you. And I said, if me and you have any other problems, I said, because I don't be by my phone. I said, sometimes, I said, I'm a different cat. I told you that. I said, if there's any other problem before you go live, make sure you talk to me first. Did I not say that?
No, you said anything. Hit me up, I'll correct it.
I said, call me and talk to me first. That was my exact words.
That you will correct it.
Hey, I'd like to address everyone. Hey, what's up, Black Woman Sisterhood? Good to see you tonight. What's up, Bree? Good to see you. I missed you too. I checked your channel yesterday, today actually, to see what you've been up to. Good to see you. Yeah, I thought we would examine this because it's such a good example of toxicity, how to identify these toxic people, especially navigating life, relationships, because Tommy is a literal energy vampire. I mean, look at him. Just to look at him, you know, I'm a spiritual person, right? And he looks demonic. He looks like low vibrational, and he looks like he's coming to just start crap. So we're going to examine this because it was so good. I said, wow, this is good. We need to talk about this because he's disgusting. And the way he's been able to just terrorize people online for years is beyond me. But let me proceed.
You keep saying that part. But did I say text me?
They hit me up.
Right. That means have a conversation.
That's not what, but you said you're a different cat. Remember, we're adults. And if we're going to have this, when someone say hit me up, that could mean is what I do.
You're saying I said hit me up. So, okay, let's go down this rabbit hole. You text me at the time that I was telling you, hey, man, don't text me all this, because you text me and said, why would you say Kevin Samuels did? So if I'm saying okay, but if I'm saying don't text me, if I'm saying call me, because I didn't say hit me up, I said talk to me first. I specifically said don't make a video. I said, don't make a video. Talk to me first. That's what I said.
They call you because we don't, and you even try to tell these people.
Did I say don't make a video?
Hold on. You try to tell these people we don't talk on the phone. That's what you told them, to try and say we ain't cool. You did this, not me. That were your words. So you can't then now turn around and try to act like you were telling me to call you when you said we don't talk.
Dude, I shouted you out almost every video I went live. So
let's examine that, because right now he's already starting to switch the topic at hand, right? He's trying to just twist it to what Kwame said, I want you to hit me up. Then Tommy is focused on what you said, we don't talk. So he's already starting with that manipulation, kind of like gaslighting, if you will, trying to switch the conversation and just confuse you. And narcissistic people will, like, you bring up a topic and they'll change it, try to make you be the blame you, basically. They like to blame shift. And before you know it, you're confused, like, what were we even talking about? So already he's beginning to do that.
Anything I just say was incorrect.
Yes, you're wrong. I never said we wasn't, hold on, let me finish. I never said we wasn't cool. You can go back and pick up other videos and you can hear me saying, shout out to Kevin Samuels, shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. Now, what I'm saying is you're exaggerating the cool. What you're trying to take a part of a word that I said that the only 2 times that we really talked, meaning that how Tommy Sotomayor came into knowing Kwame Brown is when I went viral. Is it correct?
Yes, that's how I knew about you because I saw your. No, I knew how we connected. Yes.
Okay.
We
So
connected.
right. So we have this superficial thing that we connected through the internet. Now, me and you exchanged some text messages, obviously more than I remember. So I never said that, oh, I only text him twice. What I was talking about, the 2 big times that I was on your show, I went viral twice. Those were the points that I was trying to make, the 2 times. And in between that time, as you can see, I tried to link up with you. You were supposed to have me on the show before you had Angela Stanton on the show. Right after we went live, and you went with Angela Stanton because she just got off the Breakfast Club. I didn't call you and say, and I could show those text messages, but I didn't call you and say, hey man, this and that. We were supposed to come up with a podcast called Too Much Truth Thursdays, and this and that. I never got mad. I never said nothing.
That's not what happened. 2, I never did at any point in time not tell you any shit that I was doing or hit you up whenever you hit me. I was that kind of person. There's never a time when I told you I was going to do something with you, and then I didn't do it, and then you didn't hear anything from me.
That's not true. That's not true.
What time?
Because I don't look at things like you did. There's several times that you do this, let's try to do something later. The time that we were supposed to go live, you said, let's try right before Angela Stanton. And then you got her on. And I didn't say nothing. This time, you said, let's try. Hold on, wait. The text messages that you keep talking about integrity, so much so that you need to call my dead mother ass bitch and all this other stuff.
Dead mother don't pussy ass bitch. Now
it's actually in your title. If somebody put it in the title,
mother don't pussy ass bitch.
You said about a pussy ass bitch that raised you. So anyway,
I didn't call your mama no pussy ass bitch, but go ahead.
Okay, that's cool. My mama can't hear you. Same logic you tell people talking about, my mama don't know you. My mama don't know you.
Yeah, that's why I don't go around crying and talking about. I don't.
I don't know.
And he's lying. He's not, accepting responsibility for what he did. He did call his mother that, and he's blatantly lying to this man's face. Like, that's another toxic trait. He said it. It's on video. But he's going to sit up here and lie with a straight, let's continue. It's ridiculous.
A lot of my family dead and living.
I didn't say nothing to you about
my grandmother and do it, and you ain't seen me sit up there and try to get the
That's fine, but I didn't do that to you. So here's where people are not respecting you in this aspect, because I haven't done anything to Tommy Sotomayor. You started putting out text messages and all these things when I've shouted you out several times. You sent me a text said, let's try later. How is that my integrity on the line when I said, okay, bet? The try didn't work. So that means you need to call and start cursing and calling me a bitch. And all
that's not what happened. Remember, there was the next day.
There wasn't. Did you see the very first video you put out? You started putting up text messages trying to say my integrity is on the line.
You're lying. That's not what happened. I've shown it all.
What's your first video?
Day was Thursday. The next day was Friday. I didn't say shit to Seth.
So wait, you're trying to tell the people that you set up an interview with Judge Joe Brown, and I was supposed
No, I didn't. Now you're trying to
I'm asking you, what did you say?
Here's what happened. I sent you sent me that message that morning. I said, we can try later on the day, and let's get it done. So you said, bet. Later on that day, you ended up going on the dude show who called you a bust, that tickets to person.
I know that. So that debunks your point of me saying I get mad all the time.
Until I say something that's wrong, you got to let me finish saying it to explaining it. So you can then either tell me it's right or wrong.
Okay.
So at the end of that, you said, I forgot, have been doing other people's shows. Then the next day, okay, I said, cool, we do it tomorrow. Then the next morning I sit up and I saw you were on with Joe Brown. I was like, I thought we were supposed to be doing something.
Where are all these days coming from? Because we can pull up the text messages account.
Y'all, I'm not gonna play this game. I just
show
it.
All I'm saying is you can pull up
No, it's because you're gonna keep cutting me off. I just show it.
I'm asking you, I can't interject. So hold on, let's not make it a yelling scene.
And I just show it then. Why would you ask?
All right, I just want to pause a moment. So already we see that Tommy's he's about to erupt, right? He's always in his feelings. He always lead with his emotions. And I see, to me, Kwame is using a great technique that you have to use with toxic people called gray rocking. And gray rocking is where if you have to interact with someone toxic, you have to keep your emotions out of it. Stay to the task at hand, the topic at hand. You cannot get in your feelings with these people because they thrive off that. They live off that. So he's always looking to, get a rise out of people. That's why he called his mother that. That's why, as you'll see as the video proceeds, if you didn't watch it already, he's gonna find his trigger point, and but yeah, it's best if you don't interact with toxic people like Tommy, because they will have you acting out of character if you're not mindful of what's going on. You'll be embarrassed the next day. So let's continue.
You won't let me finish.
Why are you yelling? I want to ask you a question.
I asked you to let me finish, and
I'm asking you. You on my show, just like you said. Let me ask you a question so you can stop yelling.
You did it, and I'm answering it. I
didn't get to ask you yet. What am I going to ask you?
You had already asked a question, and I'm trying to answer it.
I didn't get to finish. You cut me off. Can I complete my sentence?
Oh my God!
Can I complete my sentence, please? Thank you. I know it's hard for you to keep yourself under control, but let me complete my sentence.
There we go. But I know it's hard for you to keep yourself.
I didn't murder anybody. You keep talking about stuff that other men did. I didn't say anything. I said the same thing back to you.
Wow. So this y'all mama's
so can I ask a question now? Can we move on?
Ask the question and don't want the answer.
I'll let you go.
He said, what happened? I specifically was telling him what happened. The first day, this is what happened. He said
What day is the first day? I'm trying to get clarification. You saying the first day. Day what? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
I'll just show it.
And you text me, sir. Just show it.
I'll just show it.
You try to use words. And I
want to pause for a moment. Tommy's acting like a child. Like, he reminds me of a little kid having a temper tantrum. And at the same time, he kind of reminds me of, when you were young, you had a dispute with your little boyfriend, whatever. He acting like he's acting like that. So
I'm trying to get to the bottom of why you got so much animosity with a guy that told you to call him.
He did the same thing earlier. He was sure we'll talk.
I did the same thing earlier. I told you to call me first. You trying to say you call me and call me. That's sad, bro.
If somebody's right, they wouldn't keep talking like this. They sure would. Okay,
so you're talking as well. So who's right?
I'm not. I'm actually trying to explain. If I ask you a question, I'd explain it. If you told me you had evidence, I'd say go ahead and show it. If I told you I want to be on my
show, what you talking about? You showing it? Why are you letting people talk? Stop you from showing it. I'm not in front of your hands. I'm not in front of your hands. You're so emotional.
There you go. See how he can't help himself.
I'm saying you trying to tell a man not on his own show.
I'm so emotional. You such a bust.
Okay, cool.
That's right. So we both is okay.
You such a bust.
Like me being emotional. You was emotional over me saying bitch about your mama. You was emotional over Becky with the good hair saying something about you.
Wow.
You're emotional over Steven saying something about you, sir. So don't talk about emotions. You're emotional.
Are you pulling up the text? Because you just
the difference between you and me is I can do more than one thing. My hands are big enough to hold. My hands are big enough to hold them out.
Why is a man worried about another man?
My hands are big enough to hold them out. So I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it here. Now, when he mentioned his hands being small and the Stephen A. Smith, all that stuff, you could tell that was a trigger point for Kwame, right? And this is where the conversation really starts to disintegrate because, he loses it when you start saying that. And when you think about, you talk about this man's hands, but his hands have made millions of dollars. So how can you say anything? This man's an elite athlete. And I mean, I've seen a man that has Cabbage Patch size hands. It's not a good sight, but his hand doesn't look like that. But Tommy is so disgusting. He's always trying to hurt somebody's feelings. He can't be professional. He can't stay on topic. He's always looking to hurt somebody because his ego is so fragile. I think he gets life off of hurting people's feelings. So this is almost over. I'll put a link in the chat if you all want to come up and kind of discuss this. And what are your thoughts on this behavior?
We go to the hotel. That was you, not me. I'm just saying.
It's called a lobby.
That was you. And then want to say I was trying to get up. You trying to get me to go there and do what? What man you asked me?
I'm not sick.
You me on another man's show. I was thinking about you. Here it is. I already got it. I already got it, sir.
Okay, so let's see it. We ain't got to hear all this talking.
I'm good.
You just talking.
Yeah,
I'm inviting you to the hotel. You a weirdo.
You did.
It's called a lobby bar. Duh.
I guess.
I didn't deny it.
Hey, but I was doing a show with another man, and you put the picture up and said I was thinking about you.
What?
I was doing a show with another man. You put it on Instagram and said I was thinking about you. Now that's some gay shit.
You mention my name every time
I
you go live.
The man, I had that look on my face because he was reading them damn things. You said I was thinking about you. You did.
No, I didn't say you. You were thinking about me.
I said he was boring what he's doing.
Or can I explain that? On that show,
ain't it funny? Ain't it funny?
Now you want to talk over me?
Ain't it? No,
on that. Okay, let me answer. Let me answer.
I just think it's funny.
Let me answer.
You say one thing and then say that's the lie.
Keep talking. We already see on that show with the lead attorney, you brought up my name almost 40 times. So yes, you was thinking about me. And every comment.
And just to pause it for a moment, now Tommy has been on a smear campaign against Kwame Brown. I saw he was on Sonetter's show last week, and he was just throwing Kwame under the bus, just saying all kind of crazy things. And what was interesting to me, and I just find it shameful and disappointing, Sonetter, to have the mods in this chat were just deleting anybody that said, like, asked Tommy questions, like really pertinent, valid questions they were asking Tommy, and Sonetter mods were just deleting the comments. Like Sonetter and what's her name, Nafa, whatever. It was such a joke. And I'm like, how are you supposed to be a journalist and you're not even allowing people to ask Tommy pertinent questions, valid questions? You just here to kiss his ass. Like, that's all Tommy wants is his ass kissed, basically. And I could be wrong, but from what I've gathered from their situation, it seems like Tommy got mad because of the Judge Joe Brown situation. And if you notice in this exchange they had, he called Kwame gay for inviting him out to the bar. Like, that's how you build friendship and relationships, like go out, have a drink or whatever. And and it's so interesting to me because Tommy is turned into the YouTuber that he hates. If you all know his history, when Tommy came on the scene, he had all these YouTubers making negative videos about him. And I could pull up the list again. We created the last video. But he has all these detractors that were making video after video against Tommy. And he would have his people flag the videos down, right? Like Jeannie Burlesque, so many people were making videos against Tommy during that time. And he called them stalkers. But now every chance Tommy gets, he's talking about Kwame Brown or Kevin Samuels. That's all he literally talks about. So he's literally turned into the YouTuber that he hates. What's up, Just Chilling? Good to see you. So I really find that interesting about Tommy. And did y'all catch that live stream with Sonetter when Tommy was on there and Sonetter new wife, or I don't know if he's polygamous or whatever, but they were just kissing Tommy's ass. Anybody that asked anything of value, they were deleting. They were just blocking. I just looked for the clouds because you couldn't say anything without them deleting you. Thank you, Just Chilling. Yeah, definitely hit the like video. Hit the like button as you enter. And thank you, Bree, for sharing this live stream. I definitely appreciate it. And you all go check her out. I'm going to highlight her because Couture Bay, I can't say I'm in the country, but go check out her channel. It's a great channel. Okay, let's see what y'all saying. Tommy is a true demon. He has gotten people fired from their jobs just for, I didn't know he got people fired too. So him and, oh Lord, I didn't know he was on that kind of tip too. Yeah, you have to agree with him. That's why I call it Tommy's army of flunkies in his chat. He got it on members only now. You can't say anything. He's not open to any constructive feedback. It's his way or the highway. So I'm going to play the rest of their exchange because it's almost over. But like I said, this is the breakdown because when he started gunning for Kwame's hands and bringing up Stephen A. and Becky with the good hair or whatever, it was over. Okay, I don't know. Where's the sound?
The disagree with me made me sad.
Even the lead attorney said you was reading the comments. Even the lead attorney. And then now you attack.
Here we go.
You attack the lead attorney.
Y'all hear? I didn't attack anybody.
What is taking you so long to get these text messages up?
It didn't take anything. I've been at them. They still ain't up because you're still talking. I'm just waiting on you to start talking.
Put the text messages up, please.
There you go. All right. Here to go, y'all. Check it out. See that? Now, what dates are those? Are those 2 different days?
What text messages are those?
You said that they're exactly what you said. You said that you said, okay, bet. After he said, do it later.
Where you got to roll it down. I can't see what you
Okay,
saying.
do you not see that for real?
Where?
It says, it starts on at 7:01. At 7:15, you said,
Okay, Curtis. So what I mean is that I thought this exchange, for everyone that's just entering, I thought this exchange between Kwame and Tommy was a good case study of someone that's narcissistic, or if you just want to say toxic because he's toxic. I thought this would be a good example to see how interactions go with toxic people and how you can deal with them. I think overall, Kwame dealt really well with Tommy. He wasn't emotional like Tommy. He tried to stick to the facts. And again, these people are in your workplace. They are at schools. They're at the church. They're everywhere. So I do believe it's very important to know how to deal with people like Tommy, because he gaslights a lot. He's very manipulative. If you've ever watched his live streams, you notice he always kind of backs people into a corner where they end up feeling like they have to give him the answer that he's looking for. He comes up with these stupid analogies that has nothing to do with anything. It just don't make any sense. So, and he's always blame shifting. If you saw this interaction, you could let me know. But if you notice throughout the exchange, he never took responsibility for anything, and he never takes responsibility for anything. And that's how emotionally immature people behave. It's always someone else's fault. Everything is always someone else's fault. So that's why I thought we could look at it from that aspect, because these people are in your families, and a lot of times we know something wrong with these people. We don't know the name to assign it or why they act like that, but he's very toxic. I think Kwame Brown should ignore Tommy after this. I mean, because he's getting fuel off of their exchanges. He knows how to trigger him. He really needs to ignore him. I think a lot of people should ignore Tommy and just let him live his insufferable life, So that's what I mean by the psychological lens. Just Chillin' says, him and his Soto zombies got a young sister fired. Wow. So she has her own business. Well, good for her. So I'm gonna Blocker, that's a good point. He says YouTube has been protecting Tommy for the last 12 years, and that's so true. I know a lot of times his channels will get flagged down, and if y'all like OG YouTubers, you remember like you could flag down channels so easily, and not as much anymore now, but he'll just come right back. I remember he used to make those, what's those Tyrone Koppel videos? I mean, he said some disgusting things. He said black women vagina stink, yet he keep impregnating black women. He's just disgusting, the things he said about his own mother and other family members. So let me start the video back. They're almost done.
Have to eat real fast. I said,
Right.
Let's try to do it this evening. You said, okay, bet. I said, all right.
But I can't see the okay bet. Make it a little smaller so I can see my text message. Okay bet, I can't see.
Well, I don't understand. There may be a little button that you can press over on the StreamYards to make the, you may have it on one where it's there's small square. If you press the one beside it, it should make it wider.
Okay.
There you go. You see it?
Yep.
All right, now can you see it?
I got you.
All right. You see it says, okay, bet. Then I said, all right, what's a good time? Didn't hear anything. 9:42, I put a question mark. 10, you said, my bad, I was on with Ticket TV. You still up? I wasn't. Next day, I said, maybe today it's up to you. Then I put, oh man, they're telling me you got Judge Brown on the show. Then I put, well, there it is, 11:41 a.m.
Hold on, pause right there, Tommy. Pause right there. Mm-hmm. So you didn't know that I was going to have Judge Joe Brown on the show?
No, sir.
Wow. So you didn't call me when you was on the way back from your trip And I said, I told you over the phone, because you won't have a text message of this. Now, you talk about integrity, Tommy. I'm trying to get Judge Joe Brown on, because I was emailing back and forth with Miss Valerie Davis.
You said you were trying to get Judge Joe Brown on.
And I got him on the show. Yes,
sir,
hold on.
Please do not over talk this, please.
I was talking. So how you gonna tell me not to?
Because you cut me off to even say conversation. You asked me.
This is not an adult conversation. You knew that I was going on Judge Joe Brown,
Christ.
so that's why you don't need to say the rest of it. You just trying to overtalk me at this point. If you think you're right about what you're saying, let me interject and then you keep going. You're not right. Brown. And that's why you said, well, there it is. And nobody had to tell you I was going over Judge Joe Brown, because I told you.
That is a lie. That is a lie. Y'all know this is a lie.
Well,
that's
I won't
why
have to say that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a lie. What happened was he said he was trying to get Judge Joe Brown on. He never said, I've got him. We gon' whatever. Just like anything. If I say I'm trying to buy me a Lexus, that don't mean you know I got a Lexus on Wednesday. That's insane to even say.
So by your own logic, you said we was gonna try to go live later and we didn't. So by your own logic, you ate your own ass up.
No, I didn't.
Been mad. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You shouldn't have been mad.
And I can respond to that if you stop. So
you don't gotta tell me when to stop.
Y'all notice that every time I'm saying something,
quit talking to the chat. Talk to me. Go ahead.
I'm talking to people who are listening.
Stop whining and go ahead.
There you go. He can't help himself.
Okay, you can't help yourself. Go ahead. Stop trying to correct people. This ain't your crowd you talking to.
Stop trying
to hear that whining ass shit. Go ahead.
Nigga, all you do is whine.
Okay, so you can't move on because you want to keep scolding now?
You keep saying sir. Shit, I say shit back.
Go ahead, sir.
The man sat right there and said, he told me he was supposed to be on the show. He was going to be on the show. Well, no, he didn't. And that's why I said, well, there it is. The next thing that came out was, just got him off. We can cook now. I sent a question mark. What? He said, you on live? I put no. Didn't hear shit else. That's 2 days. After that.
What is your point, though? That's somebody that's saying.
You're asking what happened.
Okay, let me finish. I'm not asking you what happened. What I see in these text messages is somebody, what I see in the text is somebody that's trying to at least set up a time. There was no real time. There was no real date. But I do see response from me while I'm having the hottest week ever. Add that into the equation. And I'm taking my time out to tell you, okay, we could try something, we could do something. And then you go off after I told you, do not get on the internet. Talk to me first. You say I didn't say that. And that's why I know, that's where me and you draw the line where I know you don't have integrity.
Yeah, you saw. And at this time, I had not done any videos.
Go ahead, Mr. Under Control.
At this time, I had not done any videos. At the time y'all saw those text messages, I had not done any videos. Not one. Including after I sent the last, after he didn't receive any of those. Didn't send one. Didn't do the video until the next day.
I'm a person that struggled with every aspect of healthcare you can imagine my entire life.
Okay, I think it's interesting how Tommy thinks he can tell somebody when they need to have him on, or it's like he's trying to tell Kwame how to run his YouTube channel. And you're right, Just Chilling. He is all up in his fields. I think it's funny that I guess I don't know if Kwame did his own research or he got the intel from everyone about him being called Tammy. That's so funny to me. That's so funny to me. You said, what up, everybody? It's your boy Crispy, everybody. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's proceed, shall we?
If you were my friend, I asked you, do not do a video. Now, if you had, oh my God, you're going to interrupt every time I talk. Okay, this is
we were talking via text. You can't act like we were.
Can I finish my sentence, though? Go ahead,
we were talking like we normally talk via text. Why? That's how we normally talk.
Like I said, if you're going to just flat out lie and say we didn't have a phone conversation, and I talked to you and I told you, unlike you, I don't record every time I talk to somebody. So if that's how you're going to win the conversation by, excuse me, sir.
Yes, it is.
If that's how you go.
Yes, facts, proof.
Sir,
I have facts, proof. You don't. Everything that's going to absolve you is something that there's no proof of. That's great. That's wonderful.
If you record your friends talking, that's how you do it. I'm not going to record.
Wait a minute, I thought we weren't friends. You told them we're not friends.
Can I finish the sentence though?
You told them we're not friends.
You now. You said you know how we're not friends. You said you know how a debate or a conversation works. You keep looking at this chat.
We weren't friends.
Cool. I said that. Fine. Can I finish the sentence now? Can I finish the sentence now? You so emotional, you won't let a man talk.
And you so emotional, you waited 20 years to say something about you suck.
Okay, I waited 20 years, but I'm talking to you. Stay on.
No matter what, every time you bring up.
Tommy's trying to clown him for waiting 20 years to speak his piece about things, about the NBA, about the media. But you know, there's a scripture in the Bible that says, be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. So there's strength in being quiet. There's strength in not always being reactive. That's really goofy. When you're moving in the world, you always reacting to everything. You got to know how to navigate, you know, and play chess out here, you know. So Tommy, he's such a lame. He really is. And Just Chillin' says, you know, you're lame when Dodo TV 84 leaves a super chat. You saw the super chat. Oh goodness, Solo, that boy keep getting fatter and fatter. I don't know what he doing up in Minneapolis. He's supposed to be high value man. I can't tell.
Well, I'm gonna bring up you emotional. Look around in your car, why don't you talk this? Every time you say emotional, I'm gonna point out that you're the king of emotion.
Okay, can I move?
Yes, but every time you do that, if you'd like for me not to do this,
yes, every time you do that, let's move past it then.
Okay, I'm still your idol. Am I still your idol? That's all I want to know. Do you still look up to me?
Can I move past it?
Okay.
Can I talk now?
This is an example of a toxic people. They like to take what you say and use it against you at a later time. So Kwame told him he looked up to him. Kwame, I don't know why he looked up to Tommy. I really don't. But I'm not gonna pass judgment. But he took that and now he's using it against him. So Tommy is the type of person, you can't tell him your deepest secrets. You can't tell him what makes you cry at night or whatever, because he's going to use it against you and try to hurt you with it later. And that's for anyone that's toxic like Tommy. You can't tell them your business like that because they'll use it against you and try to hurt your feelings with it later.
Look up to me if you let me know that.
Does that make you feel better?
Yes, I just want to make sure, because I wouldn't talk about somebody that I look up to and then try to talk bad about.
Keep glancing at what people think about you. I ain't look at the comment section once.
I ain't looked at me when I'm talking. I don't have to.
Look at me when I'm talking.
I usually will bring
me when I'm talking.
I haven't looked at
the goddamn comment section.
I'm looking at the camera, fool.
You a lying son bitch.
What comment have I addressed?
You know goddamn well
what comment have I addressed?
Don't ever call my phone crying about Kevin Samuels.
What comment have I addressed, sir?
All you do is call people. You keep talking over me. You keep talking over me. I can't get to the point.
You can't get to any point. You keep trying to stick this.
You keep running your mouth. You keep running your mouth.
And that's a good point Kwame makes. He keeps over talking him. Toxic people and narcissistic people, they like to over talk you because that really kind of throws you off your square and you kind of forget what you're going to say, or you may have heard the term word salad. That's what toxic people like to do. So, and that's a good point Just Chillin' makes. He says what's interesting about it is Kwame straight chilling while Crispy acting all minstrel. Exactly. That's why I thought this was a good example, because Kwame is cool. Like he's keeping his emotions under control, even though, you know, he done told him his hand's small and Stephen A was talking about you and all this stuff. And you've waited 20 years. You know, he keep trying to find a juggler, you know, find a pain point on him, but he's still keeping it together while Tommy is just unraveling. He does that everywhere he go. I remember he was talking to Mr. Fantastic, those Manosphere guys. He was just yelling and about to blow a gasket. And I don't like Godfather like that, but I give Godfather credit for paying him dust, because apparently Kevin Samuels reached out to him some time ago and offered him like services as far as, you know, getting his fashion together, I think he may have ignored him altogether. You know how Tommy don't want to help nobody. He's so selfish. And that's another example of someone toxic, that they're very self-absorbed. They just think about me, me, me. I call it I, me, and my type of nigga. That's Tommy. I, me, and my. Everything about him. How can you benefit him? So, and like Kwame mentioned, he always worrying about the chat, what people saying about him in the chat. His ego is so fragile. It's so sad. He really needs a therapist chair instead of getting up here ranting and raving and on OnlyFans and embarrassing his children. He really needs to get help for his problems. And crying about a man having Joe Brown. He can have whoever he wants on his YouTube channel. But let's continue the video. And let me know what y'all think. And I think I pinned the link if you all want to come up and share your thoughts.
You put the apple in your mouth too, ain't you, boy?
You scared? Go ahead, bro.
Put the apple in your mouth. Scared of what?
You sound emotional.
I'm emotional?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
I don't know.
You won't let me finish a sentence. You keep looking at the comment section. All you doing is crying.
Why does he keep saying this?
Because you keep looking down.
What the fuck?
The super chat.
What's the hell's the comment section down? Boy,
you sitting here lying. You sitting here. I got no more respect for you, boy. You know damn well I called you.
And you know damn well
hold on, answer this one question.
I'm not your idol, and now you have no more respect for me.
Answer this one question. You telling me? Okay, answer this one question. You telling me we didn't talk on the phone because I might need to record shit like you do. You telling me we didn't talk?
He can't help himself. He don't know how to talk without doing that.
Man here is slow as fuck. You're trying to tell me
a man who's slow as fuck.
Let me finish the sentence. You're trying to tell me
every time you say that dumb shit, I'm cutting it off. So just ask.
You're trying to tell me we didn't have a phone conversation when you called me about Kevin Samuels, and I said before. Yes, you. Oh my God.
You called me.
Hold on. Okay.
You
see Kwame got so irritated. I think Kwame was tired of him. So I think he was trying to kick Tommy off, but he ended up disconnecting his audio from the stream. But you see how he never would acknowledge that they talked on the phone. And I believe they talked on the phone. I don't believe anything Tommy says because he has no integrity. He has no integrity whatsoever. What's up, Just?
Yeah. So YouTube deleting all my thoughts and shit. So it's probably best I come up here and say them.
Oh yeah, YouTube be tripping.
Yeah, they've been on one of them since I say about last year or something with all this censoring and shit.
I know.
But yeah, see by now, man, Crispy, he need to let that shit go because I see he's still crying about Kwame and shit like a scorned woman.
I know. You would think they were in a romantic relationship.
Man, yeah, like I said, I would, yeah. Yeah. You would think anyway, but
yeah. And you remember when like all the black sector used to do this to him and he would be so aggravated, and now he's doing it to Kwame. And
now he's getting aggravated even more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you notice he ain't screaming like a scoring chick, on Kwame's channel though, like he be doing on the MGTOW channels.
Yeah, I saw it was some exchange he had with, I know Mr. Fantastic was there. We may have played it here, and I was like, wow, he's gonna blow a gasket. He's gonna have a stroke right on live.
I'm surprised he ain't had one by now, but knowing him, he probably did, but he ain't gonna tell us.
Right. Maybe if one of the women work at a hospital get mad at him and release the medical records.
Hey, don't be surprised if that happens.
They like, damn, HIPAA.
Oh damn! I was looking at the chat over here in Kwame's channel. Yeah, somebody over there called him Sassy Tommy.
That live chat is hilarious over there. Somebody says what he says, nothing like a Tammy scorned, and I mean they just going in on him.
Oh, so they giving him that Ray Kelly treatment.
Mm-hmm. They're going in on him. Did you see the stream? Did you watch? Do you watch Sonetter? Because Tommy was on there. Did you catch that?
Hell no! I'll watch no old ass wrestler.
I just watched it because I saw Tommy was on there, and they were censoring a lot. Anybody that asked Tommy a question, they were blocking it. I'm like, wow. So they on Tommy's side.
And what's even more interesting about that too is that and that's the same nigga that called 12 on him some years back after he just stole on me.
Right. I remember that. That was hilarious. He like, we said the nigga stole on me. That's classic. Yeah, so I'm gonna play some more. I think it's pretty much over. It might be less than 5 minutes left. So let's see what
This is how you catch people when they lying. He cut me off. When you called me, I didn't call you. You called me.
Costs are up for nursing home providers all across the country, and many are in financial trouble. Nearly 2,000 nurses.
Well, I'll pause it for a moment. But what's interesting about it? So now he says, "I didn't call you. You called me." That wasn't the debate. Kwame was saying, "Did we talk on the phone?" You see how this guy acts? He's always twisting people's words.
Yeah, that's what he do. That's why, that's why when it comes to him, learn as much about him as you can, though, because that way you can, cut down on bullshit like this.
Yeah. So I would hope he would just go ahead and ignore him at this point because he don't deserve no more of his energy.
Not at this point, anyway.
It's feel for him. I guess it's helping Tommy out. I don't know if he has a lot of people on the OnlyFans or what's going on, but
yeah, who knows? Because at this point, since we already know that he's pretty much of nowhere at this point, so I guess he's just doing anything to stay relevant. And when I think about it now, since you brought up he was on the Old Ass Wrestler show, he's probably doing all this just to stay relevant at this point.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Okay, let's see what they talking about. Okay. Oh, he kicked him off. Uh-oh.
Like that. Why would I record somebody that I say my friend? Bitch ass nigga, you got a few text messages that you manipulating through the people. Nigga, when you sent me text messages and all that shit, I called your phone on everything I love, nigga. Let's go you called me or I called you, whoever, nigga. We had a phone conversation and I'll take a lie to take the test. And anything you want to do, nigga, we could on a lie to take the test. We had a phone conversation and I said,
I don't think Kwame really understands the mental illness this man has. He's trying to reason with the unreasonable.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. That's why I say it's always best to learn as much as you can about Tommy, though. Especially since we already know that there's no talking to him.
Right. He makes everybody just look bad. He finds a way to make everybody look bad.
And that's why that's why you notice anybody in their right mind don't fuck with him like that or at all.
I'm trying to understand why. I think I saw one video. I'm Michi X. I don't really know how to take her. I don't really know what she does or what she's supposed to be doing, but I see she's back kissing Tommy ass. So that was interesting. Like,
yeah, she tried too hard for me.
Yeah, I think she's trying to compensate. It's like, it's okay if you're biracial. We're not judging you.
Yeah, because see, that's the thing. Because for me though, she tries way too hard to be black when she just needed to be the white chick she was born to be. You know.
Right.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm mixed myself, but of course, you know the way I grew up. Hey, I identify more with black than my native side. So.
Oh, okay. I think she has a black mother, right? Wow.
I think a black mom. But yeah, see, but that's the thing though. You know, I acknowledge both sides, but I just lean more towards my black side.
Okay.
But no, but as with Michi X though, yeah, you can tell she leans more to her white side, but she's trying not to let that be known. But yeah, she ain't doing a good job of that.
Yeah, she kind of reminds me. What's that movie? I think is it Don't Be a Man? It's some movie. I can't remember, but the person was just so extra for no reason with all the black talk. I mean, I love her hair is always so beautiful. Whoever does her braids here, always gorgeous. But come on.
Oh, you talking about shit? What is her name? Yeah, she was Sean's girl, right?
Yeah.
I forget her name, but she's on what her name's sister. But I know you're talking about. But yeah, she always plays that role in every movie.
Yep. Yep. So I thought this was interesting, and I'm gonna share our list. If y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, it's been a few weeks, but we had a list of I titled it the Tommy Sotomayor's long list of broken friendships because I thought of some more people to add to this list. So I'm gonna share that on the screen. So just bear with me one moment because that's really the end. Kwame just ranting after this. He just ranting. So. But those toxic people, they take you there. They really do. You have to be a strong-willed person, at least to know what you're dealing with.
Right. But that go back to what I say. It's a good thing that nobody important deals with Tommy, if you noticed.
Right. He's such a joke, and he's so upset, even with Kevin. And I don't know if you've been following Kevin. Like, I saw an Asian channel, like it's an Asian finance channel, and they were talking about his quick rise to fame. I was like, well, really wasn't that quick. I mean, I get maybe because he's close to 1 million subs, but I remember when his chase had like 100 people. I remember those days, and he was always collaborate with other men on YouTube, and apparently he reached out to Tommy. You know how Tommy always try to diss people.
Right.
So that could have been an alliance for him, and that would have helped him. But he's so selfish. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, but then from what I heard too, once he started going viral in the whole nine, he tried to reach back out to him, but then at that point, Sweetum saying "fuck him."
You know what? I can't even blame him. Because
But that's what I heard though. But go ahead.
I believe it to be true because Tommy, I remember watching Tommy live stream one day. It was a young man. He wasn't even 21. He was like, I love your setup. I'm paraphrasing. Like, you know how he has that like studio like setup, and the guy wanted advice on how to set his live stream up, or I guess with the mic and all that stuff. And he just cussed the dude out. Like, I had to figure out for myself. You can figure out for yourself. Like, what in the world?
Yeah, you can figure out for yourself, everybody.
Black bitches, all this stuff.
And which remind me too, yeah, that time he tried to get on the Breakfast Club. And I'm saying, it's still going around my mind. What the fuck was he gonna go up there and talk about? I know they weren't gonna let him sit up there and talk about them raggedy black bitches for 4 hours.
That's who listens to the Breakfast Club. And it's funny because Tariq done been on Umar. I think what's it? Did Tommy want Umar in his father's America? Umar, that's bad when Umar curve your ass. That's bad.
Yeah. And I see Polite been up there. Basically, and damn near everybody in the Hotel Dusty Dust community, but Crispy been up there.
Oh, when he was on Vlad, and Vlad basically said, "Fuck you! I'm not even airing this on my channel." He filmed it. He wouldn't even put it out on YouTube.
Oh yeah, and that's pretty bad when Officer Vlad won't even air your shit.
And now Kevin Samuels on Vlad. I know Tommy was crying. You remember? I forget it. I don't know if Tyreek had called him Crispy or Tommy Sotomayor moisture, but Tommy came on the video. He made a recorded video. His eyes were so red, like that boy been crying. He made a video for Tariq.
But you know what? That might be too, because his ex, the one with the big titties. Yeah, I remember she said that he cries himself to sleep or something like that every time he logs off.
Oh, the girl that was from Vegas, and she said he did all these things to her, and
right.
Yeah, I remember that. And that was funny. I remember Sansa Ray had interviewed that girl, and the girl was talking about Tommy had a big D. I was like, wow, okay.
And I don't even watch Sansa Ray shit, but I remember I learned a lot from that particular video, though.
That was funny. Sansa Ray got an interview, got an exclusive with that girl.
And then there was another chick. She that interviewed her as well. I think her name was Bars of Real Shit. She's still on or not. I don't know. I ain't heard about her in a minute, but I actually learned quite a bit from that interview when it came to Crispy.
And what was her name?
Bars of Real Shit. I think that's her name.
Oh, I didn't see that girl.
Yeah. If you give me a minute, I can. Damn. I can see if I can find the link and put it in the chat.
Sure, that'll be great. We can take a look at that.
Yeah, hold up a minute.
Okay. Let's see. Black Woman Sisterhood, you saying that he outlies liars. And he disgusting, girl. Okay, so Black Woman Sisterhood is saying exactly according to Tommy, Kevin Samuels told him he's busy and have to check his schedule. I can't even blame him. You can't have boundaries with narcissists. You can't, because they don't respect your boundaries at all. And that's what Tommy Sotomayor is. So that's why I thought it was good that we take a look at it, because, you know, the way he was looking at that smug look on his face, gaslighting, blatantly lying. Make sure I covered everything. I wrote some notes. Like, I took some notes. And I think the link is pinned, but I'll put it if anyone else wants to come up, because I thought it was interesting, because these people are everywhere, these toxic people. And the fact that he went on a smear campaign dragging this man for no reason other than the fact that he didn't have him on the show when he wanted him to. These narcissists can be dangerous. Some of them can be violent. So they're really not people to really play with like that. That's why I think Kwame should go ahead and ignore him. He really should do the no contact. Like, I noticed I tried to block somebody on YouTube and it said something to the effect of, you can block them from commenting on your video. Like, I don't want to see their content. So that's a shame if you cannot block someone from coming up in your recommended recommendations, or, you know, you search certain terms, you still see them. I have to look more into that, but that's not cool if YouTube has it where you can't stop that. So I'm just looking at my notes, make sure I covered everything that I thought was important from their exchange. But what I did want to mention is that Tommy Sotomayor, he does get supply from YouTube. I understand, like, he's I guess a YouTuber or social media star that does make their living online. But he really also comes here to feed his ego, to get praise, because it seems like people that know him in his real life don't really fuck with him like that. And they know he ain't ish. I mean, he denied his own brother. He blatantly lied about having a brother. His brother, I don't know if y'all heard it, but he was on Tariq Nasheed live stream years ago saying, yeah, this is my big brother. Like, Tommy lies about the most trivial things. He claims he's Panamanian. I don't believe that. Like, his name is Thomas Harris. Like, bro, stop it, Sotomayor. Just cut it out. But he's emotionally immature. He's always yelling. He's always calling women ugly names once, you know, they say things he don't agree with. Because, you know, narcissists see things in black and white. There's no gray area. You either agree with them or you're their enemy. Like, I guess I'll call them. They were my friend at the time. We were having a discussion. And I forget what it was about, but he was like, why you always going against me? I'm like, I'm just sharing my perspective. I'm not going against you. Narcissists take your opinion as going against them. Your opinions don't matter. You are only in their life to serve them, to be their flunky, to serve them. If you're married to them, then you're just there to meet their needs. When they having their like a crisis, you're there to soothe them. You like a human pacifier to them, essentially. So, oh, let me share my list. I was supposed to share my list, so bear with me one moment. Because we did create a list of the enemies Tommy Sotomayor has created here on social media. So let me make sure you all can see this. So this is a list we created in a live stream we talked about Tommy in. And as you can see, we have a Queasy 100, all these people on here, right? Tariq Nasheed, Corey Holcomb, Zoe Williams, Kwame Brown, Tommy Laren, Kevin Samuels, Vlad TV, Sonetter, which maybe I should take Sonetter off because he was just on his live stream last week. Rashida Strober, Chrissy, the family of Kanika Jenkins, because he made fun of that young lady's death. Let's see, Styles, aka Nutward TV, Michi X. I should take her off now because she's back kissing his ass. Tasha K, Sansa Ray Smith, Melanin, I can't say that name, Monty, whatever, O'Shea Duke Jackson, Lady La, Hassan Campbell, Miss Mo, Caramel Kitten, Lana, that was his ex-girlfriend, the white chick he was bragging about, Angela Stanton, Jessica X, Mr. Fantastic, Chucky Cartel, Tim Alexander, Charlemagne the God, True Freeman. True Freeman is an interesting cat. Vic Damone, Lamar Wills, aka L. Dot, Candy Cartel, Bomb Cherry, Lovely T, Feel It by Show, Uncle Suge, Clyde Diva, Angry Man, Tyrone Thompson, Brother Polite, Mama Joanne, that's Tommy's mother. His brother named Isley. His son, Tommy the Third, Zone Talks. This channel caused more than hate for Tommy Sotomayor, Jamila, Covert Radio, Mike Mills, Ralph Bottles, Calm Key. That's supposed to say Sugar Shade. Okay. I don't know if that corrected me. Sugar Shade, Jazzy, 7 Stars, Homegirl from the accident. You remember the accident? He was like, my car costs more than your house. Minister Jap. I also wanted to add Afri Synergy. I don't know if you all are familiar with him. He's an older gentleman. Afri Synergy. I think he was banned from YouTube and Facebook. He would talk about a lot of, I guess, Black African type topics. Most recently, he was talking a lot about the election with Trump and like the election, like he was of the opinion that the election was stolen from Trump. So he was kind of covering all of that all throughout the pandemic. And there was someone else I want to add, but I cannot remember. If y'all remember, if y'all have some names to go on that list, please let me know. But I thought sure it was someone else. But while I'm waiting for that to come back with me, I'm going to find a video. We can go back in time and look when you're back.
Yeah. If you look at the private chat, I wasn't able to find that particular video I was telling you about. I think it might be gone now.
Okay.
But I was able to find 2 more links, which you can find up in the private chat.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Let's check it out.
And of course, this could be my first time watching these videos as well. So we have a first time watch together.
So we have a live authentic reaction. Okay. Let me share my screen. I've seen that girl's channel before. It's quite interesting.
Hi, everybody. Okay. For those of you who don't know who I am the ex-girlfriend of Tommy Sotomayor, Tommy Harris, whatever the hell you want to call him, aka a bitch ass nigga. Let me tell you why I call him that. So I broke up with him about 2.5 weeks ago because come to find out he ain't shit just like the rest of everybody else that he talked about. Well, last night he took it upon himself, or early this morning, to make a YouTube video trying to discredit me and assassinate my character, when in reality, he's the one in the situation who is a liar and a cheater and a stalker and all this extra shit that he claims I am. That's him. I have no time for that. Before I met him, I was single and celibate for 15 months. And I was working a job. You know, life's going great. And he started off stalking me on Instagram. When I say stalking, I mean stalking. Like, writing me message after message. As a matter of fact, here you go. Want to see? Look. Hey, beautiful. How you doing? I saw you on Tinder. Hello. Look, all like just being a stalker. lying to me about his age. I asked him how old he was. He told me he was 35. I said, no, you're 42. Like, no, I'm not. Look at this. Look at him. But I'm the stalker here. This is before I even gave him my number. Look, I think you are damn near a perfect woman. I've never seen anyone as beautiful as you, but I can't force you to actually talk to me. Look, no, please. I can promise that if you give me a chance, you won't regret it. Come on, please give me a chance. Begging.
Oh my goodness.
Begging. I do love you. Baby, please say something to me. That's because I started ignoring him when I found out that he was lying about his age. So anyways, I guess the issue here is that he was making a video about me last night saying that I'm his crazy ex-girlfriend and he broke up with me. Like, first of all, I actually broke up with him because I found out that the girl Goddess, who he claimed was some type of employee of his, was actually one of his girlfriends. And I'm talking about, like, he's telling her, I love you. He's sending her money after he told me how much of a whore and a prostitute she was. You know, he sure was telling the girl that he loved her and flying her in and out of town and even met her daughter. Like what is this? Y'all, that man is not who y'all think he is, I swear. So when he got caught up in his lie between her and I, what actually happened was, and I think he was the one behind it because it all makes sense now. Somebody created a fake page on Facebook. And they wrote me the messages. Let me see if I still have the messages. Because I keep all the receipts. That's why, Tommy, don't lie on me, honey. I got all the messages still. Every email, all the cash apps. Don't lie on me. Don't lie on me. Just don't speak on me at all. But what you're not going to do is lie on me. So it started off some strange woman writing me messages on Facebook. And it was, let me see. Oh, here it is. Look at this. How weird is this? Could have sworn that I seen another girl post the same house as you did with a lake. I said, huh? I was like, huh? They sending pictures from, look, that's the girl Goddess's Facebook. I didn't know nothing about any of this, mind you, because I don't go to females' pages creeping. I said, huh? She's sending stuff. I said, who sent you? I'm confused. Like, I don't care anything about this. Like, I don't know. So then they go to Goddess's page and they're writing her comments. And here are the screenshots from that. Well, anyways, as you can see, it's like a whole, look, the girl even tagged me in the, y'all look at this. Look at this. So there's like some weird shit going on at this point. There's like messages being sent back and forth. I don't know who is behind this, but I'm just like, huh? Who sent you? Like, I don't really feed into stuff like that. It's just not my get down at all. I'm just not that kind of girl. And so I called him that night and I'm like, yo, you know, like what the hell is going on? Like, why so she's at your house, like your new house? I know she's at the old house because I saw that, but like you've been moving to this new house and I just didn't know that she was around you at all. It's weird. Like, I'm your girl. You just don't tell me stuff like this. And so he gets mad. You always listening to stuff and you always on Facebook. Somebody always telling you something. I'm like, well, it is what it is. Like, you're a liar. So, you know, I ended things with him that night just off the simple fact that he just can't be real to save his life. He's such a liar. Like, it fucks me up to see him making all these videos and he want to be so positive and like he's such a good person. Like, no, all the bad shit that he say about people, he is that exact same way. But for some reason, he have all y'all fooled and I don't understand how. Like, why are y'all fooled? How did he convince y'all that what he's doing is actually something productive? Because it's not. Any person could sit there and make YouTube videos talking shit all day. But the fact that you're a 43-year-old man and you still doing that, like, you should grow up just a little bit. At some point in your life, you just stop doing stuff like you still lying and cheating. Like, why not just keep it real? Listen, I'm an honest woman. I'm open too. Like, you could have just kept it real. Could have just kept it real, like to the point where you sitting here telling this girl you love her, but then you turn around and tell me, oh, her booty stink. She a $300 hoe. I don't like her. It's just business. Like, really? Really? So then he turns around and tells her that I'm his crazy ex-girlfriend who won't leave him alone. And I'm just somebody that helps him clean up his house. Like, y'all look at me for a second. Come on. Tommy, don't play.
I'm just gonna pause it for a moment to kind of comment on what we've seen so far. So again, these toxic narcissistic people, they lie to your face. Like, they'll throw people under the bus. Oh my goodness. Wow, Tommy's disgusting. he oh goodness. Wow. So let's continue, but he's lying to her about other women, but then the women, he's telling them whatever. You have comments, Just? I'm trying to process this. You have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, because I was about to say something. I forgot I was muted. But anyway, but I was gonna say though, because I seen a similar video to this where this chick ended up putting out all the receipts and chats and shit about him trying to holler at her and the whole nine. Man, I swear, Chrissy made Carlton Banks look like the Daddy Magdo.
Wow.
What you about to say?
I was gonna say she dodged the bullet. That's for sure.
Hell yeah! I swear this nigga here made Urkel. Or should I say Urkel got more game than this nigga here.
Oh goodness, he really does. He was begging this girl.
Hell, even Urkel didn't go that hard for Laura.
Right, he gave up. He got Myra. He was like, "Bump you."
And to an extent, that's what Laura wanted him, but that ain't happening for Crispy though.
Isn't it interesting with Crispy is that his reputation is so horrible. No one has anything good to say about this man.
Which is pretty sad.
Yep, absolutely. So we're gonna play some more.
Play with it. Don't lie. I don't even look like I would do anything like that. I'm beyond that. I came to your house and I cleaned up because it's fucking filthy. You've been living there for 2 months and you have not unpacked not one box. Y'all, that house is dirty. Like, what type of woman would I be to be here for 6 days visiting my man and I'm tripping over boxes, his kitchen dirty, his laundry dirty? Of course I'm gonna do my job as a woman, because if you look around my house is not dirty. So when I come here to visit my man, of course I'm gonna cook and clean up. Of course I'm gonna do that. Like that. So he used that against me and just told the girls, like, yeah, I'm his ex-girlfriend who just cleans up his house. Like, really? I go way to Arizona to clean up your house, bro? That's the best you can come up with? That's just corny. It's just corny. So yeah, I had to pull out all of my receipts and show the proof. Like, no, baby. Just 2 days ago, he was sending me money through the Cash App. Just 2 days ago, he's like, oh, I love you, babe. Good night. I have all those messages. So it's like, at this point, it's just ridiculous. So the very next day, what happened was the girl Goddess was at his house with her daughter. Imagine that. I'm looking on YouTube. Remember the little girl he was playing pool with? He don't want none of y'all to know, but that's her daughter. He didn't want y'all to know. That's why every time somebody was like, whose daughter is this? He's like, block him, block him, block him. Yeah, it was her daughter. He didn't want y'all to know. And so once she found out what was going on, she took her daughter and she left his house. He said she didn't say shit to him. Less than 24 hours later, he got the little 20-year-old chick, Bree, at his house. That girl is 20. First of all, you a grown-ass man. You're about to be 43-year-old. What type of interest do you have in a 20-year-old? That's weird to me. Like, I just don't have no understanding. When I was 20 and a man that old wanted to talk to me, I was like, what do you want from me? Like, I can't even go out with you to have a drink. Like, we can't really have a good time to a certain extent because y'all can't go nowhere and do shit. Where y'all gonna go? Chuck E. Cheese? Like, seriously, where do you take a 20-year-old to hang out at? Does anybody know? Because I don't know. When I was 20, the last thing on my mind was being involved with somebody who that damn old. And then, like, he's a liar because when everything hit the fan, I told her straight up. So that part that he said to y'all, I guess, where he was like, oh, I start hitting up females. I guess if that's what you want to say, you can say that. But I'm just trying to look out. Like, she's a young lady. So I'm like, are you actually aware that he has all this going on? Because just less than 24 hours ago, he had 2 girlfriends. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I'm just confused. Like, I'm oblivious to everything because I just don't. I just try not to believe that people would do things like that I wouldn't do to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no interest in going around telling a bunch of lies and trying to live a double lifestyle. So you just don't expect a 43-year-old man to do this. And so for him to turn around and make a video early this morning on YouTube about me, about how, what was he saying? Like, I was over there begging him for shit. Begging who for what? You literally, as a matter of fact, let me show y'all, because I can't even tell you. I just gotta show you, because all he gonna do is lie. But honey, I have every text from day one. Do not lie. When you are lying to me, it is what it is. But what you're not gonna do is lie on me. Don't lie on me. Don't lie on me to no bitch. Don't do that. Here it is, guys. Look. And as y'all can see, that's his number at the top. I can't make this up. I was telling him that I'm quitting my job. Okay? I've definitely had enough. I'm quitting. I did quit. Oh, be with me. Let me take care of you then. Okay, so how am I supposed to be begging somebody for some shit who has literally since day one been begging me to let him take care of me? That was one of the first things he said. I'm well off financially. Let me take care of you. And so then, guys, so his whole reason behind this is because he claims that somebody that I know who's a friend of mine, first of all, I've been knowing all my friends for a solid 10 years. Ain't nobody I know told him no shit like this. He claims that somebody that I know told him that I sell ass. Okay. First of all, look, my friend's laughing. Listen, it's 2018. Ain't nobody out here selling ass, and it's certainly not me. When I met this man, I had a job. I was working 11 to 12 hours a day, busting my ass, working my job. So he claims that this friend of mine told him that not only do I sell ass, but we both go out and sell ass together. So I said, well, who is this friend? Let me see what you're talking about. He don't want to show me. That's because he's a liar. He does shit and says shit to try to make himself feel better. Because then he turns around and is like, oh, I'm so sorry. You did absolutely nothing wrong. It was my fault. I did it all. I did it. Oh, look. Here's some more begging. So I finally text him. This is Avy after he was working my fucking nerve. Thank you so much. Like, you thanking me for texting you? Corny ass. I can promise if you give me a chance, I will make you happy. I'll work my butt off. I live in Phoenix. Where are you? I can only ask for a chance to show you. Would only be lucky if I had you. Everyone knows what my dream girl looks like. If you watch my shows, you will see for years I described the perfect woman for me physically. You literally are her come true. Look, I don't text back for a couple minutes. He's like, did I say something wrong? I'm like, what? Let me explain something to y'all. This man sat here and told the next bitch, okay.
Yo, pause a minute.
I kept trying to go live with him, but he didn't want nobody to see me. Now,
okay, you have any thoughts about that? My goodness.
Yeah, you remember the Sleeps twins from Doug Funny? You remember the Sleeps twins from Doug Funny?
No. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, Al and Mood, the weird kids.
Mm-hmm.
They got more game than Tommy.
What he's doing is called love bombing. He's telling her what he thinks she wants to hear, that she's his dream girl and he would take care of her. Like, what woman doesn't want to hear a high value man say he's going to take care of her? She don't have to work. And who doesn't want to hear those words, right? Wow. He just trying to get some.
That's all that was.
Mm-hmm. Man, I tell you, you got to be careful out here, ladies and gentlemen, really, because love bombing, that's not a gender thing. That's just a narcissistic thing. They try to get what they want. But let's see what else she has to say.
Oh, yeah. If you give me a minute, I can find that other video where he did that same thing I'm just telling you about.
Okay, sure. It's so interesting to see this in like live action, this love bombing. Then he devalued her, just dragged the girl on his YouTube channel, just talked so horrible about her. He's so disgusting. He's really disgusting. While we waiting for Just to do that, did y'all get to see Kevin Samuels? I think this is men's week on his channel. I saw little men were calling in, and it was not very interesting. The men seemed kind of slow, so that's a bad look if those are his if those are supposed to be high value men. But I'm gonna just keep playing the video. Like I said, if you all have any thoughts, please share it below. But this Tommy guy, see, he has a long negative history of lying and scamming.
I don't know if any of y'all remember, but all Tommy fans know that I've been on his Instagram. Okay, let me show it to y'all. Just because he want to lie about it, like, don't. He tried to tell us his little new girlfriend, Bree, to make her feel good. Oh, I treated her like a hoe. I treated you like a queen. Did you? Because you, listen, I don't know any hoes that have had they ass ate. And I'm just going to put it out there like that. You over here eating pussy. You eating ass. You're literally trying to have my baby. You're literally, like, I have to get back on birth control. Like, this man trying to put kids in people. You're trying to marry me. You're asking me to move in. Like, I have my own spot in Vegas. I have no need to move in with you. Look. On his Instagram, I know y'all remember this. This is me on his Instagram. This is me. Look, perfection. He said this girl walk around looking like the letter P.
I'm gonna pause there for a moment. So she said that he ate her ass. So does that mean a man love you because he eat your ass? He's nasty. Tommy just nasty. He probably eat all the women ass on OnlyFans. Let me check the. Let's check. Okay, let's see what we got here.
And it's not about just getting the bullets. It's about who controls the information. What we see and hear, how we work, what we think. It's all about the information.
Did you want to add something, Jess?
Oh yeah, because I was saying something else, I'm forgetting I was muted again. But anyway, yeah, but that video that you play right now, that shit's funny.
Okay, definitely look at it. Wow. What did you think about what she said, Just? What do you think about him eating her ass?
Sounds to me, he'll do anything to get a little something. Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I don't get down with all that ass eating and shit like that. I don't eat that ass, and I don't want no woman eating my ass. But it sounds to me though, it ain't no telling. Yeah, ain't no telling how far he'll go. Yeah, so that's what it sounds like to me.
So Tommy, little freaky thing. Okay, Tommy. Alrighty, so let's check this out and see what they're talking about in this video. Kwame needs to see this. I wish he see this video.
There's no forgiving. I can see it all clearly now. The more we build, the more haters try to tear it down. The more we build. Now you listen to me. All of you. You hoodlums down on these streets. We got the market seats.
To all the girls I've loved who traveled in and out. Tommy and Cherry sitting in a tree. KISSING. First, I got to make an announcement. There's no bro code here, Tommy. There's no bro code between us. I could list probably, I'd say 7,862 reasons why. But we have no bro code. We have no code between us at all, except my code is truth and your code is ever changing. However, this really isn't for you, Tommy, though you are definitely, you're definitely going to be part of this. And I'm going to do this as quickly as I can. This video is actually for Haneen Pengel. I'm probably not saying that right. Haneen is the little, I think she's 19 or 20 years old, little girl from Amsterdam who believes that Tommy is her boyfriend. Now, Haneen, I'm looking out for you. Everything that I'm about to tell you and show you is 100% true. And not only is it true, you can also go verify this for yourself. Honey, I'm looking out for you. You do not understand what you're involved with regarding the being named Tommy Sotomayor. You have no idea what you're involved in. And I feel the need to do as much as I can to protect you. I don't know where your parents are. I don't even know what your parents' situation is. I know what it's like to have a daughter your age, and I know how combative they can be and how much they're going to do what they want to do no matter what anybody says, including flying back and forth from Amsterdam, from the Netherlands to the United States. But, you know, as much as Tommy's old enough to be your dad, and he's even bragged about that he said that him and your dad are going to have to go out and have drinks.
I'm gonna pause it for a moment. I remember this girl. She was a light-skinned girl with curly hair. I remember, and it's a trend with Tommy. You notice he's always dating young women.
Right, and I remember old girl mentioned that chick, what's her name, Bree. I wonder if that's the young girl he had that kid by.
Oh wow. Okay, well let's see. I didn't put those two together. Wow.
Yeah, because I remember he had a kid from a young girl not long before he left Arizona.
See, I didn't know that until I think they when I saw Kwame Brown mentioned that he sent him, I guess, a picture of him and his son, his new son. I had no idea. I don't think Tommy told. Did he tell? I don't think he told his supporters or whatever.
No, I can't remember if he told, but some folk had dug it up and found out later. I wonder if that was I do remember he had her on his lap when he was doing the video, though.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, and that's I was wondering if that's the same chick old girl was talking about.
Wow. Because see, the young women, they don't have enough wisdom and life experience to kind of know how to deal with people like him. Because people like him, they're very overbearing, they energy vampires. They just take till there's nothing left to take from you.
Right.
Wow, that's sad. I remember, I don't know if you saw, it was a young girl, another young girl. I think she was from San Francisco or somewhere. And she looked like a baby. She was more of you remember her, kind of caramel complected, like.
Yeah, and she was 17 at the time, if I recall correctly.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
And I remember when she noticed he was following her a little too close. That's when she told him to fall back. Basically, in so many words.
Oh wow.
I think she was from Oakland. I think.
Okay. Yeah, I remember because he started dressing differently. He started wearing all these labels. Tommy has no fashion sense whatsoever.
Right.
He's wearing all those labels. He looks so goofy, like. That's what narcs do. They mirror you.
Crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, that's crazy. But let's see what else. I haven't seen his name in a while. Covert Radio. I don't know if he still makes content. 'Cause I didn't see him.
Sometimes, which is every the depth of disgustingness is just off the chart. But for those of you who don't know who Haneen is, I'm going to play this video for you real quick here.
Okay, I'm going on this trip to see my boyfriend. I'm really excited. I'm so excited to see him. I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy. I just can't say anything. I just can't have it. I don't even have words. I'm so happy that I'm going to see him. I haven't seen him in 4 months. And I'm really excited. Kind of lost. Don't know where to go. But I'm gonna find out if this is the way.
Okay, that's Haneen. This is her little vlog from her trip from Amsterdam to America to see Tommy. And you can see that this was published on January the 22nd. So, now, Haneen, do you know that Tommy was almost...
Glitter, let's see what your name is. Jitterbug. Thanks for joining. And please be sure to like the stream as you enter. I know he is white. I'm not sure who he's married to, though. I'm really not sure. I don't know a lot about Covert. Do you know, Just, if he's married to white? Let's see.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, now that I don't know, though, but I just know he is married.
Okay. Now, Blocka says, Tommy once said that he used to be a drug dealer. Wow, I never heard of that, Blocka. But you know, Tommy also said that he is a psychotherapist, that he went to Georgia Tech. I mean, he's has so many lies. All he does is...
Oh, I was saying, don't forget he a famous celeb, too.
Right. Remember, if you Google his name, it had what famous birthdays, Wikipedia that he created. Like, it's crazy. This guy is sick. He is sick. All right, let's see what Haneen is talking about. That's sad. And then, too, these toxic people, these narcissistic men, they're never really single. They always have a harem of women. A lot of the narcs do. They can't be alone because they need supply. They have to have somebody to tell them that they're great because their ego is fragile. They know they're not shit, but they need you to help them feel better, you know, because they don't know how to soothe themselves. They don't have self-awareness, you know. But let's continue.
Married about 2 weeks prior to you making this video? Do you know that he was telling another woman named Cherry Coochie that he loves her and he wants to have a family with her and that he wanted to get married? About 14, 15 days prior to you making this video, and in my opinion, embarrassing yourself because, again, you don't know what you're getting involved with. The interest in this started for me by this here. There's a YouTuber named Cherry Coochie. She has a channel called Cherry Coochie Chillaxes Show. And I'll put a link to her channel and the video that I'm going to be talking about here for the next few minutes. And she has a dire warning for any young female that may be contacted by Tommy Sotomayor. And that he's evil, he's an evil person. Actually, she says he's a very evil person. and he uses women, and he only likes to hang out with hoes and things like that. Now, I'm going to shed light on the mind of Tommy Sotomayor. This is the private conversation between Tommy and Cherry Coochie. This was never meant to be seen by anybody other than Cherry Coochie, but it's been made public, and I want to cover it for you guys. And again, I definitely want to cover this for Haneen. And Hun, the reason that I really want to stress this to you is so that you can avoid a situation like this with this demon that you're involved with, who has somehow manipulated you into thinking that he's a celebrity. He's manipulated you into thinking he's rich. And God only knows what all else he's done to your mind. But before things go left and you wind up pregnant by this entity, or worse, hurt, beat up, who knows? Anything can happen. Because this is the mind of somebody who is inviting you over to live with them in their house. You know, this is how he feels about his baby mothers. This is textually what he says, and he has also verbalized this. And he asked here, will the murders of baby mamas change the child support laws? Child support murder, baby mama. Entire shows about this. Callers have called him, and he has stated that instead of paying a woman child support, you give that money to a hitman, and then the problem's solved. You kill the baby's mother, and then you don't have to pay child support anymore. You need to run from this man. Not walk away from him. You need to run away from him. But while you're all happy and you know, excited to come to the U.S. to see, and I'm throwing up quotations, your boyfriend, this is what Tommy was doing with a woman named Cherry Coochie, who's also a young woman. She's 23 years old. Now, the conversation, this is what caught my attention. And this was the initial pitch for Tommy to have Cherry Coochie on his show, to do a one-on-one with her. I'm Tommy Sotomayor. Have you heard of me? I'm a radio show host. I get 12 million hits a week on YouTube. Oh, I'd love to see proof of that, but it gets better. 1.3 million a month on my website, which is just total bullshit, Tommy. Total bullshit. I mean, you may have gotten that collectively over a 6-month period at the very highest pinnacle of your, and I'm throwing up quote.
I just wanted to add, Tommy he leads with his quote unquote accomplishments or his money, because he has no substance, but he's disgusting because he is taking advantage of these women, and it's sad. It's sad.
You know, when you think about it, though, yeah, notice that no woman his age want to be bothered with him.
Oh no, they run for the hills.
Yeah, because don't get me wrong, I date younger women too, but at the same time, I also date with my age and older.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I get it. I know a lot of men are attracted to women that are younger, and I understand that, but it's like to me, he goes too young.
That's what I'm saying, because I'm leery of niggas that only go for young girls, even if they grown.
Yeah, because they're naive. They don't have the wisdom. They don't have enough life experience to know what they're dealing with. Like, he is toxic. He is manipulative. He is a liar. No woman will ever be the only woman in his life. because most narcissistic people they can't be monogamous because they just need constant attention. It's a very strange thing. It's very strange.
You know what? Since you brought that up, that makes me want to look deeper into that whole narcissism thing now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's interesting. I always knew something was wrong. And even in my last experience I had befriended someone, and I don't know. I just try to keep that scripture in mind, be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger, because my petty side really, really want to expose them and at them. But I'm like, it's probably just not worth it. But yeah, they very similar, but yeah, they just use you. It not even necessarily just about physical, but just your time, somebody to talk to if they lonely, someone to make them laugh if they're sad, they're just the ultimate users.
Right. And matter of fact, just this site alone, just this site here, yeah, it makes for a good case study because I know narcissism runs rampant on here.
It does, and it makes sense, right? Because social media, it's a place where you can get, you can grow your platform. Of course, I know I'm not a narcissist, and there are a lot of good people on this platform. However, there are people that we know that if you ask someone that really knows them in real life, they can't stand them, they don't know them because they're not good people. But you can come on here and create a false persona and be who you want to be,
Right, because you could be a high school loser or whatever, and you can just come on here and it's like looking in the mirror and saying, "Repeat after me, I am somebody."
Right, Joe Clark. You can own 10 homes, I mean, you can do it all on the YouTube, so it's pretty interesting.
Right.
Own 10 homes, but living a little. Never mind. Let's keep going, shall we? Let's keep going.
Quotations of your career, but you don't average 1.3 million hits a month on your website, and if you do, you're including bots. You're including spiders. You're including crawlers that come out and search the web, not human clicks onto your website. It's so full of shit.
It seems like everyone that Tommy is jealous of, they always surpass him. Everyone that he's envious of, I think even Phil Show.
Hey, all right, what'd you say?
I was saying it seems like everyone that Tommy is jealous of or envious of, their platforms are doing much better than his is.
Hey, you know the old saying, haters gonna hate.
Right. But he is so mad at Kevin Samuels. I just love to see it. It's just eating him up.
I think what it is though, I think he's still up in his feels about that time he failed in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah, because what was he doing in Hollywood? I remember he had like rented a house there and he was collaborating with like Zoe Williams and Corey Holcomb and Tyrese.
Right. He's basically hoping to go Hollywood and all that stuff, but as you already know, it failed.
Right, it failed. It failed deeply.
Yeah, and I think he's still up in his feels about that.
Wow. I just think the things that he says are so disgusting that Tommy is really his own worst enemy. He really is.
And funny you say that too, because that's exactly why his attempt to go Hollywood failed. Because from what I've seen and heard, he fucked it all up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did on his own. Like talking about baby mama should be killed to not pay child support. He's a hateful human being. He's hateful. So I'll start back with the video. Let's see.
Here's the best one. My live shows generate 200,000 listeners per show. Let me say that again. My live shows generate 200,000 listeners per show. But in reality, Tommy, I think the highest I've ever seen somebody, the highest amount of people I've ever seen watching your show was because of Brother Polite and the audience he brought. And I think you maxed out at around 1,200 viewers. So you do live shows 3-4 times a week. There is no way that you get 200,000 listeners per show, Tommy.
I know he's lying.
At the max of.
Well, hold on. Blocka says that Tommy once tried to make content on Twitch and Twitch kicked him off within 3 months.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that because I remember he what you say?
I was saying I forgot about that too.
Yeah, because I remember he wasn't on there long.
I remember he was on Patreon too. I think they ran him off there too.
Yeah, and then he got kicked off GoFundMe, Kickstarter, Indiegogo, StreamMates, you name it. He got kicked off.
And then he get up here hollering and blowing a gasket.
And if I recall correctly, all his channels got demonetized as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So why you think he always up there begging for money every live stream he do?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I think he's giving it to him too.
And that's what I say. So he ain't doing as good as you think.
Okay, so that's why he's really salty. He mad at the success of people like Kevin. I be seeing some large, what they call super chats in here.
Yeah, so that's how he's looking at it though. All the money that he was getting, they're giving it to him now.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Tommy messed that up. He fumbled that bag big time.
Hey, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I noticed that Kevin's platform grew, and just about a lot of the Manosphere platforms grew right with it too. The people that like work with Kevin.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much bigger it grew, but they grew somewhat.
Yeah. I know O'Shea seemed to have grown substantially.
But that's only because he reinvented his platform, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got away from the MGTOW content, and now he's doing that thing what they call celebrity junk now.
Oh, okay. That's why. Okay.
Yeah, because if I recall correctly, he deleted all his or privated all his MGTOW content.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'll continue with this video.
Maximum, you may max out at 2,000. But again, we're dealing with Tommy Sotomayor. And, here's Cherry Coochie on the right-hand side. Yeah, I've heard of you. I know you. I watch your stuff before. So what do you want to do for me? And here's Tommy. Just have a one-on-one on my show. Are you in the USA? Okay. So this was enough to get me hooked. After I seen the 200,000 listeners, the 200,000 listeners per show, I'm hooked. Well, then here's what I stumbled on. I'm going to go through this as quickly as I can. What I did is I went through Cherry Coochie's video that I'm going to link in this video. And I took all of the conversation that she shared with all of us. Now, again, this is a private back and forth conversation between Tommy and Cherry Coochie. And the entire relationship lasted, I think, 3 days. You can look here. Tommy says, I love your voice. I love you seem happy and silly. I love that you want a family. He later says that he loves her. And he wants to get married.
Love bombing.
I mean, all of this happened within 3 days. It's pathetic.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Especially knowing that you have another young, innocent girl, Tommy, stringing along, mind melted, convinced that you're some sort of a celebrity. And just how reckless you are. Reckless. With other people and other people's lives, other people's minds, and other people's hearts. You can see, this is, look, January the 8th, 2017. January the 9th, 2017. We're talking 10, 11 days before you made your video, your vlog about coming to America to see your boyfriend. And here's Tommy behind your back having this big long conversation, trying to get married, telling a woman telling this stranger he loves her. He wants to have a big family. He wants more kids. Money's not a problem. He's a rich man. How he'll fly her in to spend a few days, on and on and on. And I'm sure, Haneen, that you've gotten the same pitch. And I'm sure there are other girls out there that got the same pitch. But here it is, Tommy. You want to have a conversation with Haneen? Why don't you pack her up and send her back home before you destroy that girl's life? Seriously, Tommy. Send that young girl home before you destroy her life. Fucking piece of shit. But I'm going to blast through this real quick. Hey, is this you? This is Tommy Sotomayor. Yeah, it's me. Oh, and another part.
This is definitely a good example of love bombing, or the narcissistic, like there's a little love cycle they go through, because he's just telling her all kind of foolishness that he thinks she wants to hear. It's so disgusting. This really deserves its own show, because it is so disgusting. He has no shame, no integrity whatsoever. And because she's young, well, not necessarily because she's young, but if you're not hip to it, or if you don't trust your intuition and you just like, oh, well, this sounds nice, you can get caught up. But let's continue.
You guys can go, and I'm not going to read every single inch of this, but here's the funny thing about this. The entire time, Cherry is playing it. It's pathetic to watch Tommy just get reeled in and reeled in and reeled in. Here we go. I wonder how you got to find me and hear about me. This is Cherry Coochie talking. She's on the right, Tommy's on the left. If it was through YouTube, I wonder which video. It was the fat pussy video. But I saw this video and thought, oh my God, this girl is beautiful. So I wanted to have you on my show. There you go, Tommy. Tommy, make this mental note. Don't ever tell another girl in your life that the reason you're contacting them is because of a fat pussy video, okay? Wow. No wonder you're so fucking pathetic, single, and a loser. There's no wonder, Tommy. But yet you're gonna give relationship advice and family advice, and oh my God. Here's Tommy. Are you single? And she's like, why are you asking if I'm single? You want me like that, huh? Because you are a beautiful woman. Why wouldn't I ask? Oh, you say I'm beautiful. It feels nice. Thank you. Yes, I'm single. I would really love to get to know you. Oh, that's nice, Tommy. Oh, okay, that's fine, she says. Tommy, again, I was taken by how beautiful you are. Tommy, do you think that, you think you're the first person to ever tell this woman she's beautiful, or this young girl she's beautiful? You're an idiot.
Right.
Here we go. I would love to have a woman like you by my side.
Oh, goodness.
Cherry Coochie says, is it the boobs? LOL. I understand my boobs drive a lot of guys cray-cray. Here's Tommy. It's the whole package. And then this is consistent through the whole conversation. Is there any interest from your side to me? I mean, constantly he's down here through this conversation. Are you interested? I'll give you time to think. Did you think about it yet? Are you interested? Oh, I'll give you some more time to think. For 3 days. Here's Tommy. I literally want to date you. I want you to be my girl. Oh. Haneen. Call Cherry Coochie for yourself. Go to this video in the link for yourself. If you think any of this is a lie or I've made any of this up. Run from him, honey. don't walk, you run from him and go back home. He is going to destroy your life. I want you to be my girl. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Do you have any kids? Yeah, I got 2 daughters. One's 10, one's 8. And then she talks about her passport or something's wrong. Oh, you need to hurry up and get a replacement passport so I can bring you here for a few days. Oh, what do you mean, Tommy? The few days prior to your girlfriend coming in to see you from Amsterdam? Because here we are, January the 8th, 2017. And Haneen started that video on what was it, January 22nd? So we're, again, at 10, 11 days. Hurry up, hurry. I got to bring you here a few days so I can get you out of here before my other one comes. You can read down through this if you want. Like I said, I'm just going to make this a quick video. I'm not going to read all this. Here's Tommy. Do you have any kids? No kids. I'm 23 years old. I'm 23. Do you want kids? Do you want to live in the United States? I mean, you can become a citizen, especially if you marry one. I need a partner. A beautiful woman like yourself. How pathetic. And here's Cherry Coochie. You would marry me? You would want to marry me? Tommy, heck yeah, you kidding me? There you go, Haneen. Start packing, hun.
It doesn't even make sense because he doesn't even know this woman. So how are you going to want to marry somebody that you don't even know? But, you know, a lot of us just eat that stuff up, these stupid things these men be saying. So this is a great video. Thanks for sharing this. This is awesome just to see how deeply disturbed Tommy is, how he uses his platform also to get women. He uses his money to get women, specifically very young women, and impregnate them, but then call women, make fun of women being single mothers. So he creates single mothers, but then he makes fun of them for being single mothers. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
On and on, blah, 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 about weather, and he don't like to be cold. That's why he moved to Phoenix. How old are you, though? She says, I'm 41. I hope that you decide to give us a chance. A chance at what, Tommy? I'll be thinking about it. Oh, I'll give you the space that you need. I don't say things I don't mean. Really, Tommy. Everything, 90% of the shit that comes out of your mouth is a lie. Hello, good morning, how are you? I'm thinking of you. That's nice. Why aren't you thinking of Haneen? You never answered when I said I wanted a chance with you. Oh, God, are you pathetic? I'm attracted to you. What other reason would it be? She says, yeah, you know, not bad. I'm pretty good. You never answered why I said I wanted you never answered when I said I wanted a chance with you. Yeah, but I wondered why, she says. Here's Tommy. I'm attracted to you. What other reason would it be? Tommy, again, mental note. Don't ever say that to a woman the rest of your life, you idiot. You're so dumb. Why would you tell a woman that you're trying to take out on a date? No, I mean, I'm attracted to you. What other fucking reason would I have to want to take you out? You're an idiot. No wonder you're single and pathetic and a loser, not married. There's no one.
Thank you all for watching. I definitely appreciate you. This guy is really breaking Tommy down. So if you're just joining, please be sure to hit the like. But this guy's breaking down Tommy's dating life. He just love bombs women to get what he wants and then discards them like trash. He's disgusting. And he loves really young women, so he can just take advantage and go on his merry way.
Again, everybody, this is a private conversation that was never meant to see the light of day. This is the inner mind of Tommy Sotomayor? What other reason, you dumbass? I don't know. It could have been so many other reasons. She knows right then and there you're an asshole, Tommy. I mean, Tommy, you're just an idiot. Considering the fact you've seen me on YouTube, I guess people like me because they say I'm attractive. And she has a little sad face. Seeing you on YouTube's like seeing you at the store or mall. No, it's not, Tommy. See, that's the reality of his life. This is Tommy's reality. His entire persona, his importance, everything, it's all virtual. It's not real. He's only important staring into a camera. Once he shuts that camera off, he's the lonely piece of shit that he is. Men are attracted to women. Are they, Tommy? Wow. Do you have any more brilliant observations of humanity you want to bestow on us? Here we go. Poor me shit. Well, I thought you were funny and sweet, but if you aren't interested, I understand.
Oh,
Feel sorry for
no
me.
see. Hi, Bramble Bush. What are you saying? Age ain't nothing but number? Oh, I don't know about that. Now, Tommy is getting with these young women because they don't have any game about them.
We could have been very good together. Wow. Sorry that you aren't interested. Tommy, here, she answering you. I guarantee you she was laughing so hard she could barely type this. You believe so? We could have been very good? We're both single because whoever we were with lost interest for whatever reason. Yeah, Tommy, because once people get to really know you, it gets even worse. You've already said that. People on the internet treat me good. I can ask any of these women to do something for me and they do it. But I get a woman in my life and she cheats on me. Because you're an asshole. It's even worse. Your persona of Tommy Sotomayor is bad enough. And then when somebody gets to really know you, it's even worse. Oh, is it sad? I won't know until this is another thing, Tommy. Don't ever I can't read this. One man's trash is another man's treasure. There you go. Tommy, why don't you call Hallmark and put that on a Valentine's Day card, jackass. Here, honey, here's your Valentine's Day. Here's your Valentine.
This white man is dragging Tommy because Tommy is pretty lame with the ladies. He just love bombs and all this empty flattery, which is typical of a narcissist, right? So he's giving all this empty flattery. Let me know, what y'all think of what you're hearing so far from, or what you're seeing from this text exchange with Tommy and this woman, Cherry Coochie.
Valentine's Day card. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Thanks for giving me a chance. Whew, it's too much. And then up here she talked about something about her guy was a construction worker. Yeah, I want to give you an example. One time he took me to where he works because he does construction. That's crazy. Why would you date a guy like that? It's funny how guys like that always get a chance with women like you, but guys like me who only want you for you, nothing else, and would cherish you, we seem not to get a chance. Tommy, do you think everybody's stupid? You think everybody's stupid? She knows what you've said. She knows what you're about. You think bullshit lines like that are going to matter to somebody like her? Come on. And now she's playing. I never said anything about not giving you a chance. Okay, it goes on and on. but we'll never know if you don't give me a chance. Here we go. Do you want any more kids? She says. I would love a real family. I can't even touch that one. You don't, whatever. Do you want kids? Yes, I do. Lots of kids. LOL. How many? And I can afford them. That's why I want a big family. You can afford them, Tommy, but yet you make entire shows dedicated to killing your baby's mothers or killing mothers who are getting paid child support. You've told callers who have called you, and that's what I'm saying. See, to me, that's hitman money. That's hitman. When you talk about child support like that, that's hitman money. But I would love a real family, and I can afford them. That's why I want a big family. I would really like a chance with you, and I think we could do great things together as a couple. Meanwhile, poor little Haneen's in Amsterdam sitting there, can't wait, thinking about.
So basically, Tommy is supposed to be Haneen's boyfriend, but he's having this text exchange with Cherry Coochie. So he's just basically running all these types of women, which is, it's sad, right? I mean, what do y'all think of this? Do you think Tommy is a high value man? Is he displaying integrity or respect? That's supposed, this woman in Amsterdam, Haneen, thinks this is her boyfriend, but obviously he doesn't see things the same way that she does. And I'll post a link if you all want to come up and share your perspective on this display of just disgusting.
I'll come into America to see her boyfriend. Haneen, wake up. Wake up. This entity is going to ruin your life. He is a piece of garbage. Wake up. And going on and on. I take care of you if we date. Anything you need, I would take care of. All I ask you to do is take care of me. And she's like, wait, what's taking care of me? Whatever makes you happy. My job is to make you happy. How is this making Haneen happy, Tommy? Isn't your job to make her happy? You will not have a want for anything. And I make enough money to where if you just want to be a full-time mom, then you could do that.
Oh wow, he's really laying it on. Really laying it on thick. You have anything you want to share about that?
You know what? And by now, I'm starting to realize that he runs the same lines on every woman he talked to.
Yep.
I just thought about it.
He treats every woman the same.
Well, if he's doing that, then makes you wonder why he doing that, or why is he attracting the same type of woman?
Yeah, that speaks to his character because, I've heard some people discuss on YouTube that, like, they'll say something to the effect of, he may treat her this way, like this woman one way, but he treat the other woman better. And I totally disagree with that. I feel like that's a character thing right there. How you treat one person is typically how you treat everyone.
Pretty much.
So we need to judge people by the fruit they produce.
And I noticed that too. What I noticed is that's pretty much what old girl said. What Big Titty said in one of the particular interviews is that he's one person when he comes on here, but then he's a whole other person once he logs off.
Yep, and that is so true. That was insightful that she shared that, and he's created this persona of supposed to be like the king of controversy, but we see through him, right? He's very insecure. He has a fragile ego. Even the way he interacting with these women it doesn't come off as a man that's confident. He just saying whatever, all this empty flattery, like Come on now. He don't even know these women talking about I love you, I'll take care of you. Like, how you love somebody you don't know?
That's what you call a nigga with no game.
Right. So it's interesting. I wonder because I remember seeing Haneen, and I know I saw her a few times. Oh, I would hope she not this baby mama, but
Nah, her hell no. She got the fuck up out of there with the
okay.
quickness.
That's good for her. She heed the warning, like anti-Afro Bengali say, buyer beware.
Hey, I guess it works in all aspects, not just Big Funky.
Right. Big Funky, he laid on too. He told him, Mom, I want to crush your cookies. And,
Oh yeah, my favorite was turn around so I could see that booty.
wow.
That was one of my favorite ones right there. Then another one, I think this is the last one he said before old girl said she was gonna call 12 on his ass. I was like, give me that.
I know he was just down in Atlanta, so you probably down there crushing cookies.
Yeah, you never know.
Mm-hmm. So, well, I'm gonna play the video, but if you wanna, share your insight anytime, you feel free.
Wow. Meanwhile, you just threw away your other daughter over child support. I don't care. I'll throw it away. It wasn't in my life for 8 years. Why do I need it in my life now? Unreal. And they talk about money and shit and whatever. She says she was a webcam model. Oh, you do what you got to do to pay your bills. But when we get serious, you would have to stop. Well, I have a past too. I stripped in college to pay for it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, at the Pegasus. I should cue up that. Never mind. Too much editing, too much time. Oh, God. Tommy's birthday is December 11th, Sagittarius. I could make you happy if you let me. She says I'm a Leo. Make me happy then, Tommy. Let's do it. I'm looking for long term. I'm not trying to jump from relationship to relationship. Then what are you doing right now? Talking to this girl at 6:15 a.m. A week or so before your actual girlfriend gets to your house. You see what I do for a living. I need a stable girl. How tall are you? She's 5'8". If you know and nothing else about me, I'm up front. Yeah, right. I'm 5'1". Oops, 5'11". Yeah, here's another thing, Tommy. Don't ever tell a woman you love. Don't ever tell them this. Just promise me you will never get fat.
What?
Here she is. Wow. Not get fat. Who wants to get fat? Nobody wants to get fat, you dumbass. Tommy, you're such a... I don't believe it.
You know what? I wish my game was as tight as his.
Like I said, this was only an entire 3-day relationship. And Tommy wants to get married. He wants to have a big family. It would be very easy for me to marry you and make you a citizen here. I have so much travel I will be doing in the next few weeks. What city do you live in Canada? She's in Toronto. Here we go. We could make a really good couple. I believe in fate. Yeah, keep believing, Tommy. I believe in fate, too. I don't talk to anyone like this. Right.
Yo, time out. Yeah, notice the timestamps. You notice this video was from 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And notice that video with old girl, that was from 2019.
Damn. Mm-mm.
Wow. Yeah, the only thing that changed was the days.
Wow. I'm telling everybody he love them. Wow.
And he don't talk to every woman like that and everything. That's funny.
It really is. I know, like I guess it works. Us women be eating that crap up. Some of us anyway. Let's see. We got Self-Awareness TV. Welcome. What's going on? Well, since you're just joining, we looked at the Kwame Brown versus Tommy Sotomayor debate. I guess you could call it debate. We kind of analyzed that through a psychological lens. And right now, we're just going through some women that have had, I guess, what would you say, just that Tommy wanted to date or dated, and all the love bombing and all the toxic things he did with those women. Research team on that. Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting.
So
People.
yeah, so I guess the point of me bringing all that up was, I guess it was just to show a pattern in his behavior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, from the Kwame video all the way up to his women and all this stuff. He knows that he's the same person no matter who he interacts with.
Right, and that. Thank you for doing that, because that really just shows, like you said, he's the same person no matter who he interacts with. He lies, he gaslights with the women. He love bombs to get what he wants, which is, it seems to be typically sex. And like the big breast girl, I forget her name, but she was like, he was trying to impregnate her. You know, he just disgusting. But at the same time, he's on his YouTube show telling men, you know, don't date single mothers, or you know, all these negative things, but all he does is create single moms. So he's very hypocritical.
And that's what I notice about a lot of the MGTOWs, though. They always talk about say no to single moms, but yet they out there making them.
Right. Right. So I really don't understand that behavior. I'll continue with the video.
Funny thing is, when I came across you, someone sent me your videos trying to get me upset, hoping I would go off on you. See, that's the beauty of this. Tommy he could have rolled the dice in any direction. Look at this, you know, black woman, talking shit, talking shit, you know, throwing you in the trash, derogatory, bitch, whatever else, and then make a 15-minute video bashing you. But instead, here, where's it at? Instead, I fell for you. Yeah. Hoping I would get upset, but instead I fell for you. Some girl sent me a video about you and the fat pussy challenge. Yeah, we're almost done with this. What I do is stressful. Yeah, it is, Tommy. Lying, stealing, cheating, lying, covering up lies, stealing, cheating, covering up lies, stealing, robbing, stealing, cheating, conniving. Yeah, it's pretty stressful life.
I just want to say that this white man is destroying Tommy. Like, he's reading him very well. It's kind of like.
Speaking of white man, yeah, I swear Beavis and Butthead, their game's tighter than his.
I know, he's so corny to me. I want a family. You got your children. I want to get married. Like, wow.
Especially with Butthead, you know how his introduction is usually, "Hey, baby."
Right.
And the crazy part about that is that goes over better than whatever he's doing.
It really does. Somebody want to get, I love you, I want to marry you. Like, nigga, you don't know her.
That's part of that's what made it so funny. Like he's doing all that, and he just met the chick.
This is crazy. Like, he's so lame. But he always up here talking trash about people. He might need to call Kevin Samuels, get some dating help, because I don't think Godfather would approve. We'll continue.
That's why you look like you've aged 20 years in the last 2 years. And goes on, and she's like, my real name is Elizabeth, but I'm known as Cherry Coochie. All my fans call me Cherry. Tommy's like, I'm Tommy Sotomayor. Is Sotomayor your real last name? Yes, my father's name. I took it on in 2009.
Wow.
So Tommy's father's name was Sotomayor. That's where that came from.
Hold up.
Here it is again. I really think we could be great together.
I don't believe that his dad is Panamanian. Personally, I don't believe him at all.
Hell no. Because matter of fact, I forget where the pictures is. It might be on his brother's Instagram page, but I've seen his dad. And he's black.
Oh wow. Okay.
Or it might have been his stepdad, but no, his dad's black.
You remember when he was lying about that guy being his brother? Like he was lying. The guy called in Tariq's show. I think his name Isley Malone.
Right.
But
yeah,
go ahead.
Oh yeah, because that's when he had called in and basically, of course, he didn't want to tell everything because he still had to deal with him, but he told enough to know that he was lying.
Wow, telling that woman his last name Sotomayor.
Yeah, so we already knew that wasn't true. And matter of fact, then the few folk that did find his mugshots, I believe they still up. Yeah, it also proved that he was lying about that too.
Oh yeah, I remember. This is a little fun fact about me. I had this troll Twitter account, and I just kept tweeting Tommy his mugshot. I just kept tweeting it over and over again. And he just like, you bitch, blah, blah, blah. He ended up cussing me out. But that I am a troll at heart. So that brought me joy to do that. Really got under his skin that day.
Imagine that being an episode of the Christmas show.
I know. He was so mad. I just kept tweeting it to him. And he cussed me out. But I think that I know he got banned on Twitter at one point.
Yeah, I think he still off Twitter. He might have created a second account or something. I can't remember.
That's crazy. You know what? To me, Minister Jap is like his little nephew. Like they have similarities to me.
Well, Tommy did birth Jap when you think about it.
Jap is like a true incel. Like he is so miserable. But I don't know if you know the background, but Jap was trying to get with Sansa Ray.
Oh yeah, and that's right. I remember she said something about that.
Yeah, and she showed the proof and everything. And now all of a sudden he was dragging her. So
oh yeah, and I see Blocka said something about Tommy being in that Ghost Town DJ. Yeah, I remember that video.
Well,
yeah. What'd you say?
I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna finish playing this, and then we can wrap up with that Ghost Town.
Yeah, because I swear he was looking crazy in that video.
Because I thought people were lying about him being in the video.
No, I seen it.
Okay, I'm gonna find it.
But the crazy part about it is,
go ahead.
But the crazy part about it is, of course, the video. We was kids when that video came out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, me and you in particular, and I would have. Yeah. Well, of course, he wouldn't even have thought of my mind at that time. And then, So when I heard he was in that video, I had to go back and watch it again. I'm like, hell yeah, he was looking crazy.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna find it because I haven't seen that video in so long. That was a song. I think that song from 96, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, I was in like 6th grade. 96.
Yeah, and I was already in the 9th grade by that time.
Okay. Alrighty, so I'm gonna finish Covert up and then we'll watch that video.
Have a show.
Okay, and of course, feel free to jump in when
there's money. We both will be taking a risk. But to be honest, if I just wanted to sleep with you, I would have just asked. You don't have the balls to ask, Tommy.
Oh yeah, he most definitely got the sauce like that.
Yeah, he reads.
So you're going to turn Don Juan on females, except it's pathetic, literally.
Oh, I had a thought. You know what? I do not judge Linen Honor anymore since
I'm a rich man. Why would I chase after women who aren't
doing the live streams? I totally get Linen Honor's platform now, so I do not pass judgment anymore because as you watch things, you come up with thoughts. And what I wanted to say was that notice Tommy has never had a successful relationship. A lot of narcissistic people, they can't keep friends. If you look think about the narcs, on YouTube. You see them, they friends might be drug addicts, alcoholics, and they really just flunkies. Like they don't really want a friend. They don't really want a relationship for real. They just want somebody that they can command to do whatever it is they want you to do.
Right.
And that's it. So people like Tommy, he doesn't have any successful relationships. I don't even think he really has friends, honestly. He just be streaming on YouTube.
I don't think so, because yeah, even in a past life or whatever, even before YouTube, no friend has ever come out and said they know him or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Of course, I can imagine not having friends now since he always on YouTube.
Right. And
and that's and I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's another thing too, because it just came back to me. Because that was another thing old girl from Vegas had mentioned, that he spends 18 hours a day on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I guess I get it if that's how you man. Well, I know some people that make money on YouTube, they don't spend that long on there, but he seems to be very concerned about the opinions others have of him. Like, I don't know if you were here that day, but he came into this chat one day. He was like, "Ma'am, why are you talking about?" He's always worried about who's talking about him, what someone has to say about him. Like when we watched the Kwame video, he was worried about what people were saying in the chat.
Oh yeah, now I think about, I want to say that I did catch that, but yeah, it was already a replay by that time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's always just looking at the chat. Even like Sonetter, I'm so done with him. That was so whack to not let people ask, serious questions of him. Like, why have him on just to kiss his ass? So
I guess they was looking for knowing him, talking about Son Hogan, he was probably looking for super chats.
Oh yeah. Did you see, well, I don't know if you're watching, but something about his roof, he had mold in his house or something like that.
I don't know about all that, but I know he ain't living in the same place no more.
Wow. Yeah.
But I hate to hear him talk though, because every time he opens his mouth, what you gotta do with Son Hogan runs wild on you.
It's just like the conscious community is so toxic. It's very interesting to see.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about the Hotep Dusty Dust community. Well, should I say the conscious community, because it's like a complicated topic there.
Oh
mainly because there's way too many Hotep Dusty Dusts in it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because like the Israelites, I noticed that they promote Kevin Samuels to the women, and I have to find the post. I may do a live stream on that, but it seems like the Hebrew Israelite men. I'll just talk about the Israel United in Christ camp because I'm familiar. I used to go there somewhat,
Right.
It just seems like they want to control women. Like, I'm trying to find a way to articulate it, but they don't look at women as like partners, look at like property. I'll say it like that.
Right, because when you think about it now, if you notice how Big Funky is with women, he's just a perfect example of how a lot of these Hotep just operate with women.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he certainly is. So I'm gonna continue to play the video, and I'm gonna find that Ghost Town DJs. I want to see that.
I may not see for months. Control. See, I'll tell you why you do that, Tommy. Because you're really afraid. You keep women as far away from you as physically possible. Because the more women come around you, the quicker they figure you out. So in your mind, like Haneen, you can keep her, 7, 8, 10,000 miles away. Text, I love you, we're together, blah, blah, blah. We're going to get married, have a big family. Back here, continue to do whatever you want. And Backpage hookers and whatever else you were doing before Backpage got shut down. And then you just bring her in periodically. Keep her at a distance, because that, drags out the amount of time before a woman actually gets to figure you out. I'll tell you this, you move Haneen into your house, she's out of that house within 2 months on her own. Once she sees the day-to-day nuts and bolts in and out of you, she's gone. And every single woman in your life has done that to you. That's why you chase after women who are thousands and thousands of miles away from you. Because you can still keep them, but you don't keep them. But you can keep them when you want them, but it's a form of protection. How can we ever be a real couple if you're so negative? If you feel I will not be a positive force in your life, then you shouldn't take a chance. And that I understand.
Wow. Oh my God.
Is
this a Gerald Levert song you writing now? Wow.
That's what it sounds like.
What a joke. Wow. Wow, my goodness. So I saw the video. Y'all want to see the Ghost Town DJ video right quick?
Yeah, show it.
Okay. Well, I think I found it.
Yeah, but I'm for sure by now that you done seen enough here.
Yeah.
The other thing I like about
I
StreamYard is that
get
if
it.
there's ever a glitch in your internet connection, your stream isn't immediately terminated like it can be with other software while live streaming to platforms like YouTube. I've had that happen where a simple hiccup in the internet can shut the stream down and end the stream. So for stability and simplicity, StreamYard is the choice for me.
Broadcasting to you live from the So Def Beach Party. This is
I need you. I wonder how he scammed his way up into the video shoot.
Good question.
Wow. He always playing that tired music on his show.
True.
That's interesting. Okay. Oh, Tommy.
I think that's the only time he was shown, but yeah.
Wow. Okay. Did you all want to finish this covert video, or are we gonna call it a night?
Hey, I'm with it, but it's up to you.
I think we'll go ahead and finish it because we don't have like 11 minutes. It's funny to read those comments on the covert.
True.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well. And I do appreciate you all joining me this evening. It's always fun to drag Tommy. I think, oh, no, that's not the right one. Okay.
Relationship comes with a risk. Every time you get in a car, you can die. And every day you wake up could be your last. She says, that's why I pray and hope for the best life has God to offer me. Here's Tommy, the greater the risk, the greater the reward. Is it, dude? All right, we're almost done here. My puppy got to go out.
Yeah, so, he's been a clout chaser.
So when and the risk I'm taking is I don't know what you do, but it's bad enough for you to say you didn't want to tell, you don't want me to see it. So when I publicly throw myself at you, if you leave me or break my heart, I could end up looking silly, like you've done every time, and like I'm doing right now again. Tommy, one lesson I guarantee you will learn from Covert Radio is this, and it's a universal law. You reap what you sow, period. I bet your body is amazing.
Oh, goodness.
Here she is being, I want a real relationship. I want to fall in love, get married, have kids, let my past be my past. She kind of poured her heart out here a little bit. Here's Tommy, as long as you make me happy, I'll go through anything. Yeah, that's nice, Tommy. You're looking at it a little bit wrong.
Oh,
hey, baby, Tommy says at 2:14 p.m. Hello, baby. How was your sleep? It was good. Sorry it took so long to respond.
What? Hold on.
Jesus, again.
Do you just chilling? Do you ask women how they sleep when you in the morning? How is that a nice text message to send? How you sleep?
The only thing I'm gonna say about I'll go ahead.
I'm gonna say it's in the NARC playbook.
No, that's more like in the no game playbook. But I guess I could be the NARC playbook though, because the only time I would say something like that is if I'm laying next to her.
You like the text how you sleep. What the? Okay.
And keep in mind he never even met this chick.
Right. He think he babyface with the text messages he's sending, boy.
I thought about on Whack Street Boys when he said something about breaking his heart or something like that.
Yep, Whack Street Boys, NSYNC, just corny. Because Babyface is not corny, so I'm sorry, Babyface.
Yeah, so he knew how. Well, see, unlike Drake, Babyface knew how to make Sippin' sound cool.
Right.
So have you thought about us some more? P.S. I love the name Elizabeth. And an old video comes up and I guess she had some questions about some videos she had seen or something. Like I said, you guys can read this if you want. Oh, it's something about the video of the pool. It might have been Haneen, the video of the girl being in the pool. She said she was jealous. She's seen Tommy with another girl. Again, Tommy, she's playing you. You have no idea how it goes, man. I can see you have no idea how it goes. Another thing is, how do I know for a fact I'm going to be your wife? What, are you kidding me? You're jealous of my past? Dear, I told you last night that you're either willing to give us a chance, not because of typing you and answering for my old videos isn't cool. Whatever, I'm not okay. How can you be jealous of a video I did months ago that shows a woman in my pool before I even knew you existed? Which that's true. She's playing with you though, Tommy. Again, I really like you. I think we could be good together. But you have to give us a chance. We haven't even destroyed.
Man, I forget how funny this video was.
Don't destroy it before we can build it.
Oh, shit.
Wow, this boy is lame. This woman was probably just bored texting back and forth because he asked her how you sleep. Don't destroy it before we can build it. And
that's too funny.
It really is. Like, wowzers. Y'all quiet in the chat. Y'all don't have any thoughts about Tommy's poetry, his he on his Shakespeare tip. I guess that's an insult to Shakespeare, huh?
Yeah, I know his lyrics. Well, then again, that's an insult to lyrics. Never mind. but then again, I guess in a way I can't say lyrics because he sure as hell ain't got none.
You be playing that all old, outdated rap songs he have from sound like they're from the 90s. He just sucks.
Hey, don't get me wrong, I love 90s rap, but not whatever he was playing.
Right. He get mad when people tell him they don't like his music.
But the fact he ain't got no game, that's just entertainment all by itself.
I know. He call a woman dear and tell me, I like the name Elizabeth. Okay.
To me, but you know what though? I ain't gonna say he wasn't saying the wrong shit, but he just said the wrong shit here.
Right.
Because that's why I'll say that only makes sense if he's right there in front of her. But even then, she would still laugh right in his face.
Yeah, and it seems like he was trying to triangulate her in a way, like the narcissist, like triangulation, which is kind of, in the sense of love triangle. Like I know a narcissist, he said, "Oh, because you didn't text me while I was at work. My coworker showed me pussy pictures." Like what? Like how old are we? Okay, yeah, those are the
Well,
type of antics they do.
yeah. Yeah, but like you said, they call that triangulation, though. Yeah, that's like a shaming tactic or whatever you want to call that.
They try to make you jealous and pit you against other. I guess like if in this situation, trying to pit her against the other woman, she don't even know that woman.
She barely know him.
Right. Let's see. Blocka said Tommy's lame and corny. He can only get women by using his money. Beside Michi S. Right. Right. And some people would ask like, because people think like, why would Michi X even get tangled up with somebody like that? I do find that interesting though. I'm not judging her, but it is interesting. Because I know like the narcissist, I know he told a sob story. So I'm a very empathetic person. I always try, a lot of times you try to see, well, I'll speak for myself, try to see the good in people, but everyone doesn't have good in them, as we can see tonight with Tommy. So, but let's continue the video.
Yeah, Cherry, don't destroy it before we can build it 48 hours later. I'm just trying to find happiness with you. I find you attractive, but I don't have to have sex with you. Oh, you're so fucking insane. I love your voice. I love you seem happy and silly. I love that you want a family. Here we go. I don't want sex. I just. But since you asked me about my work, let me ask you: how big are your tits?
What?
They look amazing, by the way, from what I can see. I pay $5,000 a month for child support. Yeah, it might be true. I agree not to sleep with you, which you know damn well he's going to get. Oh, never mind. It didn't even happen, so don't matter. Okay, so it appears you're getting you're getting over what somebody else did to you. So I'm just going to say I'm sorry he hurt you.
Oh no.
And sorry he's preventing you from being with somebody that's actually being genuine with you.
Wow. Now he's Usher.
What?
Usher saw his mistakes.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, no, that nigga Jodeci.
We haven't even met. All I've talked about was dating and marrying you. Never once spoke about fucking you. Oh God, I would love to take you on as my wife. That's why I'm trying to like you here. Too bad your passport issue is all messed up, but it gives us more time to talk. My plan is to see if we hit it off in real life like we do online. You're really hitting it off, Tommy. Wow. I'm about to go to bed. Let me know if you want to do a video together today or tomorrow. Okay, I'll let you know. I love you. Do you really, Tommy? That's so sad. I mean, you packed yet, hon? You want Uncle Covert Radio call you a taxi or an Uber? You just hit me up. All right, this is it. But they talk about the interview, and she was playing a song or something. He's like, "Please shut that off for my interview with you. Mine they have to look and feel professional to an extent. This will be the biggest audience you've ever had, kid." He's telling her what to wear. Wear something like that, revealing but cute. You have huge tits. Flaunt them, but do not address them unless I get. What a joke, dude. You're so pathetic. I'm going to wrap this up. Hopefully get it out to you guys tonight. I'm going to link the original Cherry Coochie video. And, you guys can go back through this and stop it, read it if you want. It's fun to read. I don't know. But like I said, this was a personal conversation. It was never meant to be seen. And the real reason I'm doing this is for Haneen, because I can't watch him destroy somebody else's life. I mean, without saying something is what I'm saying. I can't control her. I can't control him. But what I can control is my ability to say something about it. And I hope, Haneen, you do see this. And I hope you really consider what you're getting involved with and the type of being that you're getting involved with. And I hope I genuinely and truthfully hope you run from this dude before he destroys your life. You're a beautiful young girl. You can do anything you want. Run from this man. I'd like to salute my generals, Mimi Plastique and Kelly. And I want to give a shout out to my majors, Scorpio, our undercover agent V and Latanya. And shout out to my Master Sergeant True Freeman. You guys want to support this type of media, if you want to support bringing more of my style of content to YouTube, consider becoming a Patreon. There's rewards at every level, but check out my other channels, subscribe. You guys take care. Have a good day.
All right, so that that was quite interesting to see that. I know you sent me another one. Let me see what Blocka is saying. The way Tommy is trying to kick game, you would think that he just done a 20-year prison bid. He said, yeah, he's very desperate, but that's how those toxic, narcissistic people will. They're laid on real thick, and it's, as you can see, it's not even authentic. He just saying whatever he can. He just making up stuff to just try to get at this woman. So bear with me one moment, because I think he just sent another one. So bear with me one moment. It was something you sent, just hold on. It might have been the big chested girl. Let's see. I don't know what they got going on in this one. Let's see. I don't know if that's heavy breathing or what's going on.
What the hell going on back there?
What's up? What's up? What's Gucci? Welcome, everybody. What's up, always raining?
It's a big boy, I guess.
What's up, always raining? So Tommy getting outed. Oh, Lord. Damn, bro. That don't look like no training to me, man. Y'all think everybody is training. I think every single chick is a training. Man, yeah, man, I've been around. Always raining. What's going on with y'all? I've been around. What you been up to? She all right joint, man. I mean, show us a picture of your girl, Ruffalo. Take us to your page. Let's see the girls you mess with. Let's see the chicks you mess with, Ruffalo. Email me your Facebook. Okay. Email me your Facebook link, man. We gonna go to your page and see the type of girls you deal with. He said my girl's ugly. Hey, man. Look, man. Unfortunately, every woman is not a transvestite, man. Y'all niggas online make everybody a transvestite, man. Y'all niggas online, y'all ain't gonna stop till everybody a transvestite. Yeah, I like BBWs too.
Oh,
she ain't no BBW, but she got a BBW rack.
I know it's getting late. I know we've been here for a while, so I don't want to hold y'all up. We can come back and watch this one. I'll schedule probably later in the week. We can come back and watch this one. We can be like Tommy, since we're gonna always live stream about Kwame. We'll just live stream about him, or whatever. If you all have some suggestions you want to see on this YouTube channel, you can definitely leave it in the comment section. But I definitely thank y'all for joining me tonight. Thank you, Just Chilling. Thank you, Blocka. We had Bree Couture stop by, and definitely check each other out. Because there are some people here that do produce content, like her name Black Woman Sisterhood. Stop by, check out her channel. Just you don't make any content right now, do you?
No, not on here anyway.
I think you should consider it. I think that'd be cool. Let's see who else stopped by. Well, whoever, I appreciate y'all. So I'm gonna wrap this up, but thanks for joining. If you listen to the replay, be sure to like the video, and to the next stream or video later. Thanks for joining.
Be easy.
Thanks, you too. Good night.